jam you don't spread.
If you are a stranger in this land, would you stop to try to understand? When you're roaming, you must be integrate your own totality. So come and be this way till tomorrow. So come and be this way till tomorrow. All that we see is passing by the temple that they'll be. Walked around the world in just one day. Run attack, I'll beat up far away. So come with me this way till tomorrow. So come with me this way till tomorrow. Stranger in this place, would you stop to try to understand? Walked around the world in just one day. Run attack, I'll beat up far away. So come with me this way till tomorrow. It's plain to see this way till tomorrow. So come with me this way till tomorrow. So come with me, I'm finally found. Come with me, I'm finally found. Come with me this way till tomorrow. Take
Dawn is breaking, misty morning, take me back to the land. Can't believe how my heart was aching, I guess I don't understand. I don't know why you've been away, now you're coming back to stay. Sweet old Virginia, I'm going back to where I left my home. Sweet old Virginia, maybe now I'll never be alone. Time is passing, you've been missing, how you broke my heart. Gone forever, will you never let us make a new start? Don't know why you've been away, now you're coming back to stay. Sweet old Virginia, I'm going back to where I left my home. Sweet old Virginia, maybe now I'll never be alone. Around the mountains, through the canyons, looking back to where I used to be. Rolling river, will you ever take me back to where I wanna be? People tell me you've been lonely since you walked out on me. Now I'm praying you'll be staying, and that's how it's gonna be. Don't know why you've been away, now you're coming back to stay. Sweet old Virginia, I'm going back to where I left my home. Sweet old Virginia, maybe now I'll never be alone. Sweet old Virginia, sweet old Virginia. Sweet old Virginia, sweet old Virginia.
Seemed like the other day, just passing me on by, when I heard my phone go off and I saw you on the other side. Somebody fill the time and kill it all away. But then I saw your face and I heard what you had to say.
The feeling hit my soul, a voice it faded away. My body took right off, I yelled and jumped and shouted hooray.
My heart beats fast, my head is spinning round and round, and my body shaking, moving, my feet don't touch the ground. Is he the one that I may just have found? My head
place. I looked upon her face. I grabbed her by the hand. I took her to another land.
Changed my world, he had to be his soul. I think that time together will feel like rock and roll.
She has just changed my world, she bared it to my soul. Our time together will be just like rock and roll.
To feed the lives of lower class like him. He said, hey, oh, boy, you know, I never took the risk. I came close to losing all I've got, when all I've got is this. His words, they echo deep inside his head. If it's the last thing that I do, I'm gonna help you, honey, 'cause I'm the one for you. I made a promise sealed in gold as I stood by you last spring. And these kids, this house, this broken car, I still feel like a. And every day he wants to quit now. Every day he wants to run away. Every day he wants to quit and now he's left here singing. He says, hey, oh, boy, you know, I never told you this. I work 9 to 5 to feed the lives of lower class like him. He said, hey, oh, boy, you know, I never took the risk. I came close to losing all I've got, when all I've got is this. You break your back, and you work, work, work. You settle for that check, and you push, 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 till your hands ache up your neck. Have you had enough of it? Are you still singing? Are you still singing? And every day he wants to quit now. Every day he wants to run away. Every day he wants to quit and now he's left here singing. He says, hey, oh, boy, you know, I never told you this. I work 9 to 5 to feed the lives of lower class like him. He said, hey, oh, boy, you know, I never took the risk. I came close to losing all I got, when all I got is this. Hey, oh, boy, you know, I never told you this. I work 9 to 5 to feed the lives of lower class like him. He said, hey, oh, boy, you know, I never took the risk. I came close to losing all I've got, when all I've got is this.
Brave enough to play the game, not enough to claim your prize.
Sometimes the smallest truth is harder than the greatest lie. Tell yourself whatever you want, you don't have a prayer. It's always when you're stepping easy on the ice, it breaks and you drown right there. Gonna be a dark night of the soul. Gonna place your hand in the begging bowl. Gonna take a walk across hard coals. Then the devil's gonna take your soul.
Your hand in the begging bowl. Gonna take a walk across hot cold.
Then the devil's gonna take your soul.
It's been a day full of regrets. With every moment I just want to forget. I'm counting the seconds I have left to the start of a brand new day. Can I talk to you? That's all I really want to do. How did we start off so well in the beginning, but ended in such a bad way? I thought I heard you calling. I wait thinking through all the wrongs I would put right. All these feelings and doubts I have, I struggle to fight. Should I give up on us now? I'm not sure if I even know how. I should just walk away, forget you and never return. Oh, oh, oh. I thought I heard you calling. I wait for you to call, but nothing comes my way. Oh, oh, oh. I thought I heard you calling. I think about you every single passing day. As the night turns into day, I'm feeling better in every single way. For once in my life I feel free. I don't need you anymore, I moved on. There's more to life than what we had, and things can easily change from good to bad. I'm making the most of the time I have left, and I will never look back. Oh, oh, oh. I thought I heard you calling. I waited long enough and nothing came my way. Oh, oh, oh. I thought I heard you calling. I no longer think about you. I forget you more each day. I'm over you in every way. Moreover you each passing day. Each passing day in every way. In every way each passing day. I heard you call. I heard you calling. I heard you calling. I heard you call. I heard you call.
All my prayers seem to be in vain throughout my childhood. 'Cause when I wanted anything, I'd sit and ask the Lord above. He would never answer me, so I took what I would need. I knew that those that misbehaved could ask the Lord and He forgave. He forgave, 'cause all I wanted you to be was my redeeming Mary. All I wanted you to be was my redeeming Mary. I'll be a pagan. I'll worship all them gods and unknown deities. If it would save us, I'd ask for penance down on bended knee. Like a lamb to sacrifice, only you can stop those knives. where I stood, 'cause all I wanted you to be was my redeeming Hail Mary. All I wanted you to be was my redeeming Hail Mary. Hail. Ooh, yeah. Ooh. I just might come on after you myself. Like the bogeyman or some other kind of ghoul. You frighten all the little children. What am I supposed to do? Yeah, little big man, you better watch yourself, better watch yourself. You know I just might come on after you myself. Hey, little baby, you know I just might come on after you myself. Hey, little big man. Hey, little big man. Hey, little big man. You know I just might come on after you myself. I gotta get away. I gotta leave these blues behind. I got to get away. I gotta leave these blues behind. You know, worries and troubles just keep dogging me around. Well, I'm going back home where the sun shines every day. Sun shines every day. I may have money in my pocket, but heart is filled with dismay. tired of living in fear. I've got to move away, cause I'm tired of living in fear. Crazy man walk the streets, and I can't let my children play.
I'm a hollow shell.
dog. A little crazy, lots of fun, you should try it. A rubber room's a bouncy house for the mad. You know she's never gonna stay, can't deny it. But Psycho Girls are still the best of the band. Skids out, flips, city climbing the wall. Psycho Girls are the one to call. March, hair, Mad Hatter, train off the track. Psycho Girls keep it coming back. Cold King, glow lights. It's gonna be a long night. Slamming in this mosh pit. Loving every smack of it. A little crazy, lots of fun if you like it. A psychopath is just a trail in the park. You can drive yourself insane or can bike it. She'll keep you guessing, keep you lost in the dark. A little crazy's lots of fun, you should try it. A rubber room's a bouncy house for the mad. You know she's never gonna stay, can't deny it. But Psycho Girls are still the best of the band.
I like them nuts and I cannot lie. I'm clinically certified. When a psycho revs my tycho, see my lights go red to green, I get sprung. Like a hole that's gone. Black, white, Asian, old or young. Back to the belfry, cats in the yard. Bi-week therapy, medical card. Swinging like Tarzan, back like Jane. Right on my
Radio Freak Jam. What? Radio Freak Jam.
The only jam you don't spread.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Thursday night. It's Radio Freak Jam, and we are joined by the one, the only. You've been waiting for him, mate. You've got everyone really excited in the chat room, Mr. Ian Blackwood.
Yeah! Oh, y'all bigging me up now. Jeez, okay.
No pressure.
No pressure.
How you doing, man?
I'm good. How's Tony, Ian, how are you guys doing?
You all right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
Surviving?
all right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you
fun,
turn
isn't
up
it?
a
It's
little
not-
bit, Ian?
Yeah, of course. The sun is shining where I am, and I believe it's nighttime where you guys are. But here, let me,
It's still light.
How's this?
Yeah, that's a little bit better.
How's that now?
Yeah, that's lovely. Perfect. Just
All
where
right.
we want you. Yeah, the sun's still shining here, but it's going down slowly but surely.
Oh yeah, I guess it's only 8, so you probably have another 45 minutes, 50 minutes of sunlight over there.
Something like that.
Blooming hot. We're
So-
talking about the weather.
I know.
Stop it.
It's
It's been a while since I talked to other people. Come on.
So come on in. Lockdown in Canada. Where are we at?
Oh, dude, it's abysmal. Canada's like, everyone knows Canada's the worst country right now for one of the worst anyway. One of the world's worst first world country anyway. We were in lockdown up until like a couple days ago, and then it's just our government, our federal government's been abysmal at doing their job, and we're just trying to make up for it now. So here we are.
I think everyone says that about their country.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah.
I thought we were the worst.
In all fairness,
I
our
think-
vaccine rollout's been pretty good.
No, UK has been. You guys have been kind of the benchmark, other than like Israel. I think the UK has been kind of the benchmark. Really,
Oh, that's
hasn't?
a
Is it
first.
not?
know.
I'm pretty sure it has been.
Has it?
That's because they left it to our NHS instead of trying to do it themselves. But anyway,
It's much more interesting than weather.
let's not go there. So, man, just for those people who don't know you, give us a quick rundown about who Ian Blackwood is.
Well, we got what, 3 hours? Okay, we got enough time for my whole life story. No, I'm just kidding.
When I was a lad,
Listen, I've been born and raised in Canada. I've been playing music since, I was about 11 years old. I got my first guitar. This guitar.
Hey.
That was my first electric guitar. I had my dad's acoustic, but anyway, that was my first guitar. I started playing when I was 11, listened to everything under the sun as far as the 90s music goes, all the Nirvanas, the Pearl Jams, hip hop, the Naughty by Natures, all that stuff. Played in bands, toured bands when I was 18. So I was quite young. Just graduated high school. Literally out of high school, I was on tour, on the road, touring in studios, playing all over the place, all over the world. The United States, lots of Canada, Europe. And then I became an actor in my 20s. A lot of Canadian telly. I was on a show called Instant Star for 4 seasons, about 3 seasons. And that's aired everywhere in 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 countries.
What was the children's show you did?
The children's show I did was called Odd Squad.
That's right, because my kids watched it. And there you were on my telly one day.
It was good.
Singing Oscar is awesome. It was the Oscar.
Go Oscar! We
go
bought it.
Oscar.
Hook, line, and sinker.
Oh, that's great. I'm glad you guys saw that. That's a PBS show. So it's the United States. They do a lot of taping in Canada. Actually, they do it in Toronto and Vancouver, which is on the West Coast. They do a lot of taping in both those. Both are sort of like they're sort of star cities. And that was one of the shows that taped in Toronto, and they were looking for a guy who could sing and a guy who could look cool in a rock band and, sing a theme song for Oscar. And then I ended up, I appear on a couple other episodes, but so, I've been around. I've done a few things here and there, and here I am now, and it's been 15 months sitting in my house for the most part, and trying not to lose my mind, staying sane, and cool.
So, I mean, we done a Meet the Freaks or an unsigned session early on when all this sort of hit, and we were talking about it then. I don't want to sort of go over old ground, but you were doing a lot of photography work then with Erin, your lovely lady.
Yeah, we own a wedding photography company, and which got completely decimated the last 15 months because, the old secret word, we can't say it probably on here, but you might get demonetized or whatever. So, we got in a bit of a... got in a little bit of trouble there with like most industries in these last 15 months. So, but anyway, we do wedding photography, portraits, family sessions, all that great stuff. Erin's been doing photography. My wife, she's been doing photography for a long time. She's the master, and I'm just the apprentice for life. Such is life anyway. But when I'm not doing acting, when I'm not doing music, we're doing wedding photography. So,
and she's done you a few new headshots recently. I saw on Instagram.
Yeah. She every time, and it's funny because when I do a new headshot, which I mean isn't odd, but when I do a new headshot, I usually book a few jobs, and sure enough, did a couple new headshots, booked a few jobs. So, and the interesting part about this whole industry is there was a shutdown officially, last April, and then now everything's been coming back. Excuse me, and it's been wild because we've been doing all our auditions at home, just like everyone's been working from home. We've been doing all our self tapes at home, but I'll tell you. Bit of caveat in that I kind of like doing it from home because I don't got to go into the city, and I don't got to go into that awful room where you have to sit down and make small talk and kind of like bite your fingernails and get nervous and see all the other nervous faces and contemplate what you're doing in life and contemplate your career. I just get to do it from the comfort of my home. We get to dissect the self tapes at home, and then if I don't like it, I can redo it. Sometimes I redo it and I liked the original take and I waste an hour, but such is the industry.
We've all been
but
there.
It's been, so it's been a cool, everyone's just kind of like, everyone's just kind of, figuring out what to do. And, I think the arts is obviously one of those categories that are still kind of, flopping around trying to figure it out. But hey, it is what it is. And we're figuring it out. So here we are.
Well, we've just been put on the naughty step again, so we're not allowed to open up like we were meant to.
That's right. I read about that. Yeah.
Yeah. Another 4 weeks. Even though I've got both vaccinations now, dude. I'm not allowed out in the world. What's going on?
Yeah, I don't understand this part. So you've got all these different. It's just like seriously, like because it's like, okay, so get vaccinated. Okay, I'm gonna get vaccinated, but get vaccinated twice. Okay, I'm gonna get vaccinated twice. It's like, but you still have to wear a mask and you can't talk to anyone. It's like, well, then what's the point of the vaccination? So it's obvious that it's like, I know from the beginning of this, I said to Erin the whole time, I was like, nobody has a fucking clue what's going on, and they're trying desperately to figure it out. And it's a novel coronavirus. Like, okay, I get it, but like. It's just obvious that it's like flying by the seat of the pants. It's just like, okay, well, you can do this now, but you can't do this. And then you can do this, but you can't do that. And it's like, okay, well, so yeah, anyway, Canadians too are very, very, very compliant. So I'm wondering when, if you're double vaxxed and you waited your 2 weeks period there, can we just go back to normal? Like, or no, like who we listen to Fauci's like now there's the lab theory again, which is like kind of thought it was like that from the beginning, and then everyone was saying no, and then now people are saying yes, and it's just like anyway, it's just it's hilarious, it's a disaster, and
and here we are.
Best not to think about it.
So cheers.
Yeah,
you're on the coffee there, dude.
Well, it's just right now. It's only 3. Maybe in about an hour, I'll pop into the brewski, but yeah.
So because you've been out for an anniversary this afternoon, haven't you?
It was my mother and father-in-law's 49-year wedding anniversary.
Wow.
Wow. So congratulations on that.
Yeah.
And you've also
yeah,
got Giorgio's birthday as well.
That's right. My nephew Giorgio, he turns 8 years old today.
Wow.
8.
Double
Cheers
wow.
to Giorgio as well.
There you go, Giorgio. Cheers, buddy. He'll watch us one day and be like, "What? Who? What? Did
How
this happen?"
How is the family, man? Everyone good?
Yeah, family's good. It's just been such an interesting time. Trying to like be safe and all these things, and but they're kids. Kids got to live, man. I don't know. I'm a proprietor of let the kids rip. Just let them go. Like let them live their lives. Let them do what they're gonna do. What kids are gonna do. I don't know. I just yeah. So it's been interesting. Would like to see the family more, and we're gonna make that happen. Like now that things are seeming to be, cases obviously are going down, and it's the consensus seems to be like it's a little safer and whatnot. So I don't know. I'd like to see them more. So hopefully we can start doing that a little bit more. My nieces too. I gotta get out to.
Dude, I know we're on YouTube, and I don't like to ask personal questions, but could you have a chat with Sarah and Johnny for me? Because on my birthday we were meant to be going down the pub, and that got cancelled. So we got invited around someone's house for a barbecue, and we were going to sit and watch Walk Off live online, and they cancelled too.
Oh well, that's not their fault. The Canadian government and the federal, the provincial, it's been crazy, man. The slap they've been putting down on people, thinking it's going to cause more harm than good. It's going to cause people to get together. It's dude, it's been pretty crazy.
Is it that bad out there? See, it really is.
No, I mean it's been bad, and I know, every death is bad. Every death is sad, and it's awful. But I still don't understand why artists couldn't put together a showcase and put it on for their fans. It's digital and online. I don't know why they got canceled 3 times. I think it was
3 times. Wow.
Yeah,
well, shout out to those guys. Shout out to Sarah and
I think
Johnny.
the worst bit's not knowing what's happening next week.
It is. It's kind of limbo, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, they'll tell you, and then all of a sudden, it's like you got to wear 1 mask, and then you got to wear 5 masks, and it's just like, what? Why? What? And that's what I'm saying. It just comes down. It's like, can we just get here's a perfect example. We have our prime minister right now. So we have this thing going on in Canada where you have to do what's called a quarantine hotel. I don't know if they're doing that in the UK.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's kind of crappy to talk about this stuff. But anyway, we'll get this out and then we'll never talk about it again. But anyway, just an example of the little things that are going on in Canada right now. So our prime minister, who set this whole program up, you have to quarantine in a hotel. So what it is you come home and you have to quarantine. I think it's up for up to 3 days, 72 hours. If you traveled outside of the country, you got to come back in and you got to pick a federally mandated quarantine hotel, which there's some serious stuff going on in these hotels too. As far as the reports are coming through. But anyway. As far people door locks not working properly, people talking about people coming into the room who aren't supposed to be in there, and dangerous kind of stuff. But anyway, I'll get to the gist of it anyway. So you're supposed to quarantine in these hotels for up to 72 hours. You have to do a test, and then you got to wait for your test to come through. And then if it comes through negative, you can go home, and then you got to finish your quarantine at home. But anyway, allegedly our prime minister said he's not going to quarantine because he's over in the UK at the G7, right?
Right.
And he's decided, yeah, of course he is, and he's decided not to quarantine at a hotel, even though he's told everyone else they have to. So this is the kind of classic rules for thee and not me. And then you see the pictures. I don't know if you've seen the pictures. They're all socially distanced and whatever. And then 30 minutes later, they're hugging and high fiving, and it's just I just want a consensus. Listen, if everyone else is, if we're talking double vax, and if all the world leaders, what do you want to call them, they're all double vax and they're all partying and having a good time, I think we can we not? Why can they and we can't? So I know they're outside, so yeah, so we can do that. But anyway, it's just I just want to
dispensable and we're not.
Well, that's and it's the petty civilians, they won't care, and it's just
Don't tell
the
them.
internet is it's just so I don't know. Anyway, I don't want to. Obviously, this isn't about politics. This is about music and having fun.
Yeah,
so
let's get back onto a bit of music, because you have called a bit of an upstir on my chat room for the past few weeks. I texted you some of the messages, didn't I?
Hey, listen, I'm a single fan, one fan, half a fan. A cat that likes my music is flattering to me. So listen, I'm grateful.
You've got a couple of super fans in our chat room tonight, Sarah and Gilbo.
Okay.
I think Sarah's marriage is rocky, man. I'm just saying, it's And if you stick around, you're going to get to see Andy a bit later with the other half. But, you know, it's just one of those.
Didn't he have a sign saying "Man Cave, Noe and Blackwood" a few weeks ago?
I better not come across the pond. So it's got a target on my back.
So look,
He likes you,
look, I
really.
don't like to sexually exploit people, Ian, but would you do me a favour? Would you just blow a kiss to Gilbo and Sarah?
I don't like to sexually exploit people, but
They're gonna love that.
I hope,
They're gonna be,
I hope it made it all the
happy
way across the pond and over through the digital airwaves on that one. But.
yeah, it'll arrive sometime tomorrow.
I don't know if it got caught. It might have got caught in a quarantine hotel. I don't know. Sorry about that, Brad.
It's going to be there for 72 hours. It's going to have a test, and if it's good,
At least it'll be clean.
So let's have some music. Do you want to give us a song?
Sure. Let me see here. Okay, I gotta do. Let me.
Your camera's back to front. It looks like you're left-handed.
Oh, okay. Should I? Well, whatever.
Nah, it's
not
fine.
left-handed. Not a Southie. I'm not a. Although I do admire Conor McGregor, I'm not a Southie. So, okay. Here.
Right, over to you then, sir.
Have you got the guitar there?
We've got the guitar.
And that reverb. Let's bring that down. Okay. And where are you guys? Let's see. There. Okay. All right. Gotta love online, everything technical, everything. Here we go. This is a cover song. I'm gonna do a couple covers, I think, tonight, but this is for all you across the pond because you'll know this one. Moving forward, using all my breath. Making love to you was never second best. I saw the world thrashing all around your face, never really knowing it was always mesh and lace. I'll stop the world and melt with you. You've seen the difference and it's getting better all the time. There's nothing you and I won't do. I'll stop the world and melt with you. A dream of better lives, the kind which never hates, dropped in this state of imaginary grace. I made a pilgrimage to save this human race, never comprehending the race that long gone by. And I'll stop the world to melt with you. You've seen the difference and it's getting better all the time. There's nothing you and I won't do. And I'll stop the world and melt with you. The future's open wide. Mm-hmm. 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 I'll stop the world and melt with you. I've seen some changes, but it's getting better all the time. There's nothing you and I won't do. And I'll stop the world and melt with you. I'll stop the world and melt with you. I'll stop the world and melt with you.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Very nice, sir. Not one I know, actually. Who's that by?
Thank you. Sorry?
Not one I know. Who's that by?
Really?
No.
Modern English?
No.
You're joking.
You do it better than the original, obviously. That's why I don't know it. That's what it is.
You are joking. You don't know that song?
No, I don't.
Are you sure? Okay, it's like it's in like the 70s, I think, 80s.
Okay. Yeah, I should do. What I've missed along the way. There you go.
It's a British band too, so
Educational show as well as informative and fun. You see, this is how it works. Modern English.
I absolutely love the 80s and 70s and 80s, but there's a lot of the 80s, and that's a song that like constantly just takes me back. I love it. It reminds me of like my roller skating days when I was young, like preteen, teenager, just going to like the roller rink and rolling around. And I don't know, it's just one of those songs I love. So
I can see you doing
Thank
that.
you.
Do you still roller skate?
Yeah. No, I mean, I rollerbladed more so, I guess, than roller skated, but roller skating sounds cooler, so because rollerblading sounds funny. This is to me anyway.
So you're still hunting?
Turkey season just wrapped up. Actually, we had an abysmal turkey season with, by the way, with of all people, Zach as well.
How is he?
Oh, Zach's amazing. He's so good. He's one of these guys. So I'm hunting for 5 or 6 years, and then I got my first official deer harvest last year. But I got my first turkey a couple of years in. But Zach, his very first hunt I take him on, he harvests a bird, and then his very first solo hunt he goes on by himself. The next year he gets a bird as well. So he's just one of these guys. He's just like, oh, okay, so is this how I do it? And then he's amazing at it. So it's like,
I hate
maybe he
people
had
like that.
yeah, he probably had a good teacher or something. But
Because you were actually Instagramming or sending me messages on Instagram one day while you were out hunting and showing pictures of you in your camo, and then you sort of text me that you didn't catch anything.
Yeah, I mean that's sort of they wouldn't call it hunting, right? They'd call it winning or something. If you got to harvest every single time you go. So
I think turkey's the one won that time, right?
Yeah, so turkey's great because it's a fall and it's a spring and a fall hunt here in Canada, here in Ontario, and most of like North America. It's great because you can really scratch the itch of sitting in the dark winter for the last few months. You get your spring out and you can go get a male bird. You can only hunt males though with beards in the spring, but in the fall it's fun because you can hunt either gender. So and the females are much more abundant than the males, and the males are more recluse. So in the fall time you can get deer too. So you can kind of be hunting a dual species kind of day. Maybe you see one or maybe you see the other. But it's great. We're on the bear. I've never gone bear hunting, but I would love to. Bear hunt just wrapped up, and then now it's basically just kind of a push to wait till fall, unless you have moose. I can't remember when moose hunting is exactly. But anyway,
there's got to be some moose hunting in there somewhere.
Oh yeah, there is, and then there's elk if you live out Western Canada, Alberta, and like BC and stuff. But I can't remember. I have to recheck my my regulations, but I can't just because I don't hunt. I'd love to hunt bear and moose, but moose is tough. You have to be part of a party hunt, and it's a whole thing. It's a little bit of a different process, but yeah.
A long time ago, you promised me a hockey game, because you don't call it ice hockey, you just call it hockey. A hockey game and moose steak, if I can ever make it out there. So it's going to happen one day. Oh,
you'll get both. The hockey game will be the worst game you ever. Oh, you know what I'll do, actually? I'll invite some friends over that know how to play hockey, because then you'll have actual fun. I am the worst hockey player. I am the worst.
Hey, I'm not going on the ice. I'm there to watch.
A friend of mine had a private rink, a little personal rink he had going this winter, and I went over there for the first time I ice skated finally in, I don't know, I want to say 20 years. And it actually was okay. I'm going to send you a video, Ian, actually, because it's pretty funny. It's a bit of me falling, but mostly me doing like somewhat okay. So, and him doing laps around me is like Wayne Gretzky, and I'm just like this, this just moron on ice skates. This like fake
morons
Canadian.
on ice. That's what we have at Wembley. So I mean, I'm gonna reach out to Zach. I'm gonna get him to come and say hi at some point in time, I think.
Oh yeah, you should. He's doing great. He's running his studio. He's out in he's a little town called Cambridge, and kind of like with you guys. Yeah, there's the Cambridge Cambridge in the UK. But we have a lot of our city names reflect those of yours. I wonder why. Maybe because we pledge allegiance to the Queen. I think maybe that's why.
Yeah,
you really?
Is it
something like
colonialization or something like that? I don't know.
Something to do with something like that.
Forced allegiance.
But yeah, so he's out in his studio. He's crushing it, man. He's busy as heck. I'm actually doing work for him. He's so busy. He's sending me stuff, editing. He's doing a podcast too. He started a podcast with his cousin. It's called The Canadian Story. Everyone should check it out if you're interested more on the Canadian side of things. Yeah, he's doing great, man. So yeah, you should have him on for sure. He'd love to come on.
I will drop him an email. If you can send me his email, actually, I'll drop him an email at some point in time. Come on and give us another song. Could you turn the guitar up slightly this time as well?
Yeah, of course.
Just a little bit.
Okay. I'm going to run out of songs. You guys are killing me. No, I'm just kidding. That's what this show is about. All right, hold on one second.
Yeah, it's all about you, sir.
Hold on, I'm just going to get my sound tech to do it, who is also me. All right. How's that for... I'm going to do a little...
That sounds good, yeah.
A little verby. Let's do... Hey, 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 hey. There we go. Okay, this is... I absolutely love this song. This is an artist called Chris Stapleton, country artist. Anyway, hope I don't butcher it. Honey, load up your questions, pick up your sticks and your stones. Pretend I'm a shelter for heartaches don't have a home. Choose words that cut like a razor. All that I'll say is found away. So take your best shot, show me what you got, honey. I'm not afraid. Rear back and take aim and fire away. Well, I wish I could say that I've never been here before, no. But you know and I know that I'll always come back for more. And your love might be my damnation, but I'll cry in my grave. So far away. Take your best shot, show me what you got, honey. I'm not afraid. Rear back and take aim and fire away. Far away. So take your best shot, show me what you got, honey. Not afraid. Rear back and take aim. Fire away.
Oh, beautiful, sir.
Thank you.
Do you know what? It's really strange. You and I have known each other quite a few years now, But
Yep.
this has always been our friendship. It's been across the internet and bits and pieces like that. I've never actually got to see you play live properly until we've done the show beforehand, and it just goes to show to prove that you as a YouTuber understand how easy it is to make something not good sound quite good.
Oh man,
you don't.
Thanks.
You sound good live as well as recorded. Do you know what I mean?
Well, thank you. I really appreciate that. I'll be honest with you. It's one of my biggest anxieties is writing and recording and producing music in an era of perfection, in an era of perfect ears, and then going and having to do it live is an absolute anxiety-ridden, like bad novel to me, and it keeps me up at night. But honestly,
we all go
too,
through a bit of that, don't we?
yeah, you know what it is too. It's also being a solo artist now, where when you're in a band, it's like you can hide behind the band and not even hide behind the band, but it's the camaraderie and like it's that organic moment of just like having fun and who gives a crap, And then when you're solo, it's you're like naked and it's like you're out there and
Nothing to bounce off.
yeah, and like you can't cover yourself up with that distorted guitar, and the mic in the mix wasn't as high, but that's kind of okay because I'm like a lot of my time spent in bands was in punk rock bands where I'd kind of yell or I'd sing aggressively more than sing melodically. I would sing both, but I think with the solo world for me and the singer-songwriter guitar world for me is like I actually wanted to get vulnerable and I wanted to get scared, which is weird because I also, when I do it, I'm regretting every second of it. But
Got to face those fears, man.
yeah, I think that's it too. I think there's. I saw. I can't remember where I saw this, but I gotta try to remember what I saw this little headline once that said, "I can do hard things." And I was like, I like that. Like I can do hard things. And it's not trying to sound like egotistical whatsoever. It's just sometimes people don't want to do the hard thing, or they don't want to do, like, even if it's telling the truth or if it's whatever, if it's, fixing the car or if it's, I don't know, whatever, doing the hard thing, sometimes you can avoid it. And I can very much avoid things like being a solo artist if I want to. And I could just start a band and be in a band and write the music I used to write and live in that world of sort of safety, and it's fun sometimes, but it's also really fun to actually like scare the crap out of yourself sometimes. So, I think in a weird way. Yeah, exactly. Get out of your comfort zone.
So, dude, are you ready to meet some of our musicians on here tonight?
Absolutely, of course.
Time for our first
I'd laugh
guest.
if he said no.
No, I'm not.
Not just yet. I'd rather not.
I haven't finished my tea yet. So we got our first guest going to come in. I think you're going to love what he does. He's a guy called Stephen Roper, all the way from England.
Fancy that.
Hey, look at that. Sounds far.
Stephen's been a big part of the shows over the past year and a bit. We even done a live show for us down at Mr. Bumble, where we're the home of the Jam. So yeah, he chooses classics and makes them his own and just does them fantastically. So we're going to get him to join us. He might have Olivia with him as well. She can shake her egg. There you go.
Shake yours.
There you go. Nice.
Let's come and join us, Stephen. Much else going on. How's Jen? She good? Your other sister, Jen. Still tattooing?
Yeah. No, because tattoos got shut down.
Of course, yeah, of course.
But listen, my sisters and my family, we're kind of the family of like figure it out. So my sister decided to get into furniture restoration. And she has this awesome Instagram called Retro Radical Restorations. And she takes mid-century modern furniture, sands it down, refinishes it, and like adds like, it's the coolest stuff you've ever seen. Like if you're into that style of furniture and like home making, she crushes it. And it's like quality furniture too. Like she buys quality stuff for very cheap and then refinishes it anyway. So she found a new passion in doing this while she can't be tattooing. So, and good for her.
Yeah, good for
she's
her.
killing it. Yeah, she's smart.
Where's Mr. Roper? So what is it? Retro Radical Restorations.
Yeah, I think, or it's radical retro. I think it's retro radical restorations on Instagram. Yeah.
Yeah, check it out on Instagram. Has Mr. Roper
Yes.
been sent his link? Yeah. Where are you, Stephen? Come and join us. He's normally very prompt and normally on time. But who knows?
He's had his vaccine now. He's been controlled.
He's had his vaccine. Here he is. Yeah,
he's the 5G chips
Yeah.
clicking in.
Bill Gates doesn't want him to come on the show.
Tony's full of it. I love it.
She's always full of it. But that's
Yeah, I
another
am.
story. Stephen!
Good to see you. How you doing?
Stephen, Ian, Stephen.
Hello.
Nice to meet you, Ian.
How are you, Stephen? Like, you got a stormtrooper on there.
Good,
on your
thank you.
shirt there.
Oh, well spotted. It was a bit low. I didn't think you could see that. Yeah. I think that's it.
Fellow Star Wars
Kevin, huh?
nerd.
Okay,
Yeah.
Don't go too low. It's like those Zoom meetings that all those politicians are getting in trouble for not wearing their pants.
I want you to be able to see my guitar when I play it. As well. I've got a thing
Is that what we're calling it?
My instrument.
One of the greatest moments in rock and roll history was when I opened a package one day, and it was from Mr. Ian Blackwood. And not only did it contain a T-shirt of The Artist's Life and a couple of CDs, it contained a set of Darth Vader headphones.
Oh, that is awesome.
By that man.
Have you got?
Andy, Darth Vader's a character in Star Wars. Just so you know that. That's fine. Sorry,
He's never
go on.
seen it, has he?
He's never seen it. Never seen it.
That's amazing. I thought every single person on the planet had seen it by now.
Yeah. Well, I thought every single person had heard of modern English, but Ian hadn't heard of modern English, and it blew my mind. So anyway, something new.
Sorry. Come on in, Stephen. Let's have a song.
I thought I might do some Stevie Wonder tonight. I might have a Stevie
Nice.
Wonder evening.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Stevie Wonder, even nice. Okay, we're
You
into
carry
that.
on, son.
We'll start with Higher Ground. I don't want to put these in when I'm talking.
Over to you.
I'm a new guitar.
People keep on learning. Soldiers keep on warring. World keep on turning. It won't be too long now. Powers keep on lying, while people keep on dying. World keep on turning. It won't be too long now. So long, Daddy, let me try it again. 'Cause my last time on earth, I lived the whole world of sin. I'm so glad that I knew more than I knew then. Gonna keep on trying till I reach the highest ground. Teachers, keep on teaching. Preachers, keep on preaching. World, keep on turning. 'Cause it won't be too long now. Lovers, keep on loving. Believers, keep on believing. Sleepers, just stop sleeping. 'Cause it won't be too long now. I'm so glad he let me try it again. 'Cause my last time on earth, I lived the whole world of sin. I'm so glad that I knew more than I knew then. Gonna keep on trying till I reach the highest ground. No one's gonna bring me down till I reach the highest ground.
Nothing's gonna bring me down. And I'll reach the highest ground.
Yeah.
Oh, did you get the egg in there?
Yeah.
Hang on a minute.
Tony always plays the egg when you're around,
Yeah,
Stephen.
Use these fiddly earphones. There we go.
Sounding good, sir.
Thank
Stephen,
you.
tell me about that guitar.
Levels all right, yeah? Cool.
Oh yeah, tell me about that guitar.
Oh, I got this the other day. Well, a couple of weeks ago now, actually. It's lag guitar. Really nice. Mahogany.
Dude, I got a Martin that's mahogany too. It's and it has that sort of deeper
Yeah,
sound.
that deep,
It's
rich
nice,
sound.
man. Yeah.
It's a good wood.
I love
mahogany.
it. It feels really good as well, and it plays really nicely. And the
Looks
strings,
a
they're
beauty,
11
man.
gauge. They're 11 gauge, but they seem really kind of look quite loose under the fingers for 11
Yeah,
gauge
nice.
strings. It's really easy to play. It's great.
So two questions.
The actions are nicely set up.
Two
Sorry?
questions. How much did you tell Olivia it costs? And secondly, how much did it really cost?
You never ask a man
Sorry,
the
she
price
was,
of his guitar.
she was with me when I bought it. She's very good like that. She was very understanding. It was south of 500, so that not
She
bad.
understands that your bank account will go down.
Yeah, exactly. My expenses will go. Yeah.
Anything else going on?
She encouraged me, actually.
Is Olivia writing more quiz questions this week?
Yeah, she's on question. She's in the thousands now, I think.
It's going to be a great quiz.
Questions.
It's going to be a long quiz.
I want to join that one.
It's going to be a very long quiz, yeah.
Stephen,
It's going to be
so
a long night.
what was the inspiration for the Stevie tonight? Is he just one of your favorite artists? Or?
Yeah, I love a bit of Stevie Wonder. I used to do what's it called? Superstition.
Oh
Played
yeah,
that a few times in my band, and I wanted to do like I love that. Yeah, that might be my next one actually. I love a bit of Stevie Wonder. I just think he's really talented guy, talented musician. Really, he's just unique, isn't he? Just awesome.
He's a firecracker, man. It's awesome.
He is. He's
If
just
you
so,
haven't,
so good.
I'm not a James Corden fan, but if you haven't seen the Carpool Karaoke he done with
Carpool,
Stevie
I've
Wonder,
heard of. I've
just
seen the odd one. Yeah.
absolutely amazing. Where Stevie wants to drive, basically.
They did one with Stevie Wonder. I've not seen that one.
Go
I've
and
seen a
watch it.
couple,
Absolutely amazing.
You
Yeah.
didn't get it? Sorry.
I'll probably be able to catch that on YouTube or something, maybe.
It'll be on
Yeah.
YouTube. Just come on in, give us a bit of superstition then, if that's what you're doing.
Yeah,
I
let's
know.
go.
Yeah, I've given it away now, haven't I?
Yeah, I will.
Oh, well, I'll do another one now. Drums intro. Very superstitious. Writings on the wall. Very superstitious. Ladders about to fall. 13-month-old baby broke the looking glass. 7 years of bad luck, things in the past. When you believe in things that you don't understand, you suffer. Superstition ain't the way. Now. Very superstitious. Wash your face and hands. Rid me of your problem. All that you can. That's it, mother baby.
is in the past. When you believe in things that you don't understand, you suffer. Superstition ain't the way. Very superstitious. Nothing hard to say. Very superstitious. Devil's on his way. What's in my Florida? Broke the looking glass. 7 years of bad luck. If this is the past. When you believe in things that you don't understand, you suffer. Superstition ain't the way. No, 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 no.
Yeah, man.
Thank you. Oh, I'm starting to get a bit hoarse there. Started to lose my voice.
You brought a little bit of grungier edge to Stevie Wonder. It was fine.
Yeah, it was a bit too gruff that time. I should have watered
Not possible.
beforehand.
Mate, sounded great to me. What do you reckon, Ian?
Thank you.
Oh, fantastic job, man. I'm honestly, I'm as much as I love the Star Wars T-shirt, and we've never met. I just can't take my eyes off that guitar.
Beautiful, isn't it? A lovely guitar.
It's gorgeous, man. Yeah,
That's why it's important to show your guitars and you play. Yeah, it's beautiful.
We had Stephen on as a co-host the other week, and he had this thing about basically people lowering their cameras so he could see their guitars properly.
Yeah.
Well, I tried to do that too. I was worried. I was like, oh, they're not gonna be able to see the telly, but yeah, it's white, so I just.
See the glow.
Stephen, we're running a little bit late, so we got to move on.
Yeah,
But
cool.
it's lovely to see you, man.
Well, great to see you. Cheers. Yeah.
And we'll see you very soon. Close that window down,
Yeah.
fella.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, brother.
You too.
Take care, man. What you reckon?
Oh, sorry.
Did you enjoy that?
You already asked him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's holy. That guy's got a register, man. Holy crap.
He has. He's got.
I can't sing that high. I used to maybe sing that high when I was 16, but now I'm just like.
Were you in the choir at 16?
No, I definitely was not in the choir.
So, we got our
busy
next
trying
guest
to
in.
busy
I tried the
blowing
choir,
my
I just-
vocal cords.
I was in the choir
I
at
just couldn't
Catholic.
work with other people.
Nothing's changed then.
Shut up and let me sing.
Sean!
Oh, you got with mid-drink. There you go, sorted.
Hey, look, he's on the
Product
coffee
placement.
as well. Nice mug, though.
Product
Yeah, it's very good mug. And this one as well.
And look, snap matching t-shirts and everything.
Not a mug.
That magic piece.
Did you two not ring each other and check before you came
No.
on the show?
No, I didn't actually. No, I've been wearing this most of today. So.
Nice.
Sean, Ian, Sean.
In, yeah. All the in.
Sean, how are you, brother?
Yeah, not too bad. Yeah.
Thanks.
Much
It looks like you've got nice weather there, because I've got really bad weather here. Or is
Yeah,
that
I mean-
light in your room?
Oh yeah, that's all just the fake world that I live in. No, we actually had some nice weather today. Yeah.
You've got to remember,
We've,
Sean,
we-
99% of the time in Canada, it's 6 foot deep in snow. So, you know.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah, what's nice weather anyway? 2 centimeters of snow instead.
Plunged into darkness
Yeah.
and
Lovely job.
mostly snow. Yeah, no.
So, Bournemouth's all good.
Yeah, I've had my vaccine. Last
Hey.
Friday. Yeah, so one down.
One to go. You'll get there. It's fine. You young puppies, taking a bit longer than us oldies.
But it's all right. They're gonna start the 18s tomorrow, aren't they? So we're cracking on.
Yeah. Happy 18th. One in the arm.
Chemicals.
Come on and give us some music, dude.
Cool. Right. I'm going to try and cover some of one of Ian's songs. So there you go.
Oh, okay.
I think he knows this anyway because we have been talking anyway.
Okay.
But since you played Nothing Else on it was a Wednesday Live, wasn't it? Yeah. I really love that track. So I'm going to try it, see how we get on as always. And you know what we're like at FreakJam. We like to cover each other's songs. So here we go. Hope you enjoy it. We collided like strangers, speeding off course, dance just like fools on the run. We take chances like gambling now, facing our bets, and thinking about the end that'll come. I got swept up my feet like a tidal wave, and rescued straight off the shore. I'm barely asleep when your lips broke me up. So we ran out the back door, we climbed up the moon tower, we stared at the sky. Took my hand and you said, I don't need nothing else. I don't really need nothing else anymore. Anyway, we got the world. I was nervous as hell. Yeah, but I was 10 minutes late. I will never forget the way you looked in that dress. Got jealous of all the boys you did. So we ran through the front door, we climbed up the stairway, we stared at my eyes, took my hand and you said, I don't need nothing else. I don't need nothing else anymore. Anyway, we got the world now. I was being nothing. I don't need nothing else anymore. I don't need nothing else. Nothing else. We got the world now. I was being nothing. I don't need nothing else. I don't need nothing else. I don't need nothing else anymore. Anymore. We got the world now. I was being nothing. I don't need nothing else. Go too bad actually. There we go. Thank you for that one.
Well, Ian.
There we go.
It all makes sense now. Sean from Instagram.
Yeah, you got it now. Clocked it.
Great job, Sean. I was singing the highs in the I don't really need nothing else. I was doing all the yelling in the background there, man. That was fantastic, dude. I'm flattered. I'm glad you found a love for the tune. That's man, we wrote that song. That song was demoed in my Toronto apartment. I want to say in 2000 and maybe 8. Wow. And we demoed it, and then it got buried with touring and writing other songs and working with writers and producers and studios. It got buried, and then I found it this year. I sent it to my friend Dean, who he's the main writer, Dean Richards. You guys should know his name because he wrote that song. He was the guitar player, the other guitar player in The Artist's Life, and him and I were co-writers and just really good mates in the band. And he wrote that song. He had such a knack for storytelling in his songwriting, and as you can see with that song right there, and I actually for years revered his ability to write, and his lyrics were always just so cool. And then anyway, that's we made such a great team. But yeah, that song, we heard it again this year, and I said, oh, we have to release this. So Sean, I'm flattered, man. Thank you for playing it. You did it justice, man. Great job.
That was awesome. I say ever since, because I think Ian played it, might have been about a month ago, I think. A month ago, maybe.
Probably when we started talking about coming back on the show, you sent me some new stuff, didn't you? Yeah.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah. So,
there you go. Flattery. Yeah.
No.
High praise.
Well, we like to cover each other's stuff on FreakJam. It's all kind of nice, isn't it? It's all...
In what?
Sean.
Chocolate.
Sean, Sean, what was the song? I guess it spoke to you. Can I ask in what kind of way, or what was it about the song that caught you?
Oh, people always ask me this question. I never know with songs. I like the sound of the song. I'm one of these people. I never really read into songs that much, but sorry.
Awesome.
No, I know you want some sort of big mind.
No, I don't.
Mind blowing thing.
Sometimes it caught me is enough.
Yeah. And that says a lot about a song too. And I'll tell you a funny inspiration for that song. Tiny artist named Taylor Swift. Not kidding. So
there we go then.
Yeah. I was going to make some joke about Shake, but it didn't work. Sean, give us another song, man.
Cool, go on then. Let's move on to a bit of Foo Fighters with Learn to Fly. Run and tell all of the angels this could take all night. I think I need a devil to help me get things right. Put me up a new evolution, 'cause this one is a lie. Sat around laughing and watching the last one die. 'Cause I'm looking to the sky to save me. I'm looking for a sign of life. I'm looking for something to help me put out right. I'm looking for a complication. I'm looking for some time of life. I'm in my way back home and I learned to fly. I think I'm done now seeing patience. You could wait one night. I'll give it all away if you give me one last try. We lived happily ever after, trapped in the future, saved my life. Run and tell the angels that everything's alright. 'Cause I'm looking to the sky to save me. I'm looking for a sign of life. I'm looking for something to help me put out right. I'm looking for a complication. I'm looking for a time to try. In my way back home where I learned to fly. In my way back home where I learned to fly. Along with me, I can't quite make it alone. Try to make this life my own. Fly along with me, I can't quite make it alone. Try to make this life my own. 'Cause I'm looking at the sky to save me. I'm looking for a sign of life. Looking for something to help me burn out right. I'm looking for a complication. I'm looking for some time to try. In my way back home where I learned. 'Cause I'm looking at the sky to save me. Looking for a sign of life. Looking for something to help me burn out right. Looking for a complication. I'm looking for some time to try. In my way back home where I learned to fly. In my way back home where I learned to fly. In my way back home where I learned to
Yeah. Bit of foos. Everyone likes a bit of the foos.
Gotta like a bit of food.
I was singing in the background again. Sign of life. I was singing in the background again.
And then you realise you've got headphones on and you're singing really loudly.
I know.
Really out of tune.
Wife's like, "Are you okay down there?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm just taking my fighters."
It happens. It's a thing. So, Sean, you're back at work. Everything's good?
Yeah, still 2 days a week, but hopefully meeting on Monday will change everything. We should be
With real
more,
human
I don't
beings
know.
or online?
Sorry?
With real human beings or online?
So we are all back in the office. They've kind of said to all of us now, we'll be back at least. They would like us in the office 1 day a week at least. But I go in anyway because I'm playing with fancy simulator stuff that's not in my flat. So
Well, fair enough.
I can't do some of the stuff when I'm testing at home. So all good fun stuff.
Wicked. Dude, we got to move on. Lovely to see you.
Yeah, lovely to see you. Lovely to see you, Ian.
We'll
Great
see
job,
you soon.
Both
Ian.
Ians. Oh,
Fantastic,
see, this is
man.
confusing. Lovely to see both Ian and Tony.
Interchangeable. Right, we'll see you soon.
Cheers,
See you
brother.
later,
Take care,
guys.
man.
Have a good
Bye-bye. Oh, there you go, man. I wasn't expecting that.
Neither was I, and it all made sense afterward. And I realized, oh right, Sean from Instagram, because he DM'd me the chord. He wanted to know the chords, off the cuff, and I said, yeah, no problem. And I mean, and silly me too. I got busy working with a friend of mine, actually doing some outdoor landscape stuff, and then I forgot to send him the chords for like a day or two, and then I said, oh shoot. Well, I think I woke up one night and was like, oh, I gotta send that guy Sean chords. So I grabbed a guitar and I was like, oh, okay. I was just scrambling. I was like, oh. And then I wrote them down. But that was really cool, man. Like when it's one thing for people to listen to you, and then for someone to take a song and play it, and then I don't know. That to me is like an absolute form. Like I was not expecting that, and I got a bit of a pump from that. So I appreciate that, Sean.
Nice.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that is the highest praise is when someone covers your music. I
Yeah.
think that really is.
Yeah, hey man, like again, that was a band and we just existed, and then we put some stuff out, and then this year we're like, oh, let's put out the old stuff, and which sounds great, and then this young fella's like, oh, he not only does he catch a little vibe from the tune, he wants to play it, and then I don't know, I just thought that was really cool, man. That was cool.
It is. It's lovely.
Oh, guys, I can't hear you. 1 second.
Oh, she can't hear us apparently. Ian, this is Cindy. Cindy's my niece, kind of ish, adopted niece.
Oh, nice. Oh, okay,
So,
very cool.
But she can't hear us. What was she doing?
I guess we could say whatever we want. I mean, we should.
We do anyway
Yeah,
to her
it'll be fun.
face. She's mostly cool with it. Do you know what I mean? She's up in Scarbados, other one is known as Scarborough, up north of the country.
That's what you guys call it, Scarbados.
Scarbados.
We call it Scarb. We have a Scarborough. It's like
There
an
you
hour.
are.
Well, there you go.
Hi.
I've got a
Cindy.
Scarborough in Canada.
Yeah, we were just talking about Scarborough in Canada. So
Oh, right. Okay.
it's
Yes, I know
actually
there's one. I know there's one over there.
yeah, and we call one of the things about Scarborough. We call it the home of the bluffs. They have these big giant sand dunes there where everyone takes photographs and they go to the beach, and it has the yacht clubs are all there. And yeah, the Scarborough Bluffs. It's also Drake the rapper is from Scarborough. So
I'm going to be really controversial and say my Scarborough is better than your Scarborough.
Doesn't deserve it. Hasn't got yachts.
Or Drake.
I know, but I'm not there. I'm not there, obviously, so it can't be better.
Yeah.
How are you, darling? You good?
I'm fine, Uncle Wookie. How are you?
I'm all good. So you've had an interview today for your PhD in midwifery of some kind.
Yeah, I have.
Cool.
Yeah, so Dr. Cray Cray might well be happening.
Yeah.
You're officially going to change your name to that because that would just be cool.
Well, Chris, Paula, Matt, Nat, and Colin have already said that, ever since I wanted to do my PhD, which was like several years ago, they want to get the plaque made. So yeah, so it's on my desk as Dr. Cray Cray. And I'm like, I'm not sure my patients would appreciate that, but I certainly would. So yeah, I had the interview today. It went really well. I've had some fantastic feedback. So I'm just hoping in the next week, I'm going to find out if I'm a doctoral student.
Well, we've got everything crossed for you.
Oh, thank you.
So even all the look, even fingers crossed in Canada for you. That's
Oh,
There you go.
thank you.
Yeah.
No, I love all that academic shenanigans and writing essays and research. And I had that article published a couple of years ago. So it's just like, let's just do it. Let's go and get my Dr. Cray Cray hat on. So.
Well, we're not here for that tonight. We're here for some music. So you're going to sing us a song.
No, we're not. So yeah, I'm gonna sing you some tunes.
Tunes. Come on,
Yeah.
give us a song.
Okay, so it's another Birdie number. I've discovered Birdie recently. I don't know if you can tell. Have I got my plinkety plink on? Hang on. There it is. Okay. Let me know the tunes are all right.
Sounding good.
One skinny love just last year. Pour a little salt, we will never hear. My. Staring at the sink of blood and crushed veneer. Tell my love to wreck it all. Cut out all the ropes and let me fall. My. But in this moment, this order's torn. And I told you to be patient, and I told you to be fine, and I told you to be balanced, and I told you to be kind. And in the morning I'll be with you, but it will be a different kind. 'Cause I'll be holding all the tickets, and you'll be holding all the fines. Come on, skinny love, what happened here? Suck on the hope of bright physiques. My. Sudden is the load is full, so slow and sweet. And I told you to be patient, and I told you to be fine, and I told you to be balanced, and I told you to be kind. And now your love is wasted, then who the hell am I? 'Cause I'll be breaking at the bridges at the end of all your lies. Who will love you? Who will fight? And who will fall far behind? Come on, skinny love.
Beautiful, darling.
Oh, thanks. Just turning it off so I can skip the ads on the
So
next
you're all
one.
serious and in the zone, and then you went,
Brilliant!
Who is
what I'm
Dave?
like, it's-
Who's Dave
Huh?
Lachlan?
None of your business.
Right, okay. Right, just asking for
that
a friend.
means he's important.
He says you rock his world.
Oh, bless.
Yeah.
Got to rock someone's world, haven't I?
You rock my world, darling. But just not in that
Uncle
way.
Wookie. No, I know Uncle Wookie. That would be weird. Let's not go there.
What do you
know
reckon?
what I'm like?
I'm all in the zone, and then I'm like, yay, party time.
What do you reckon, Ian?
Love hearing some Bon Iver. I'm a giant Bon Iver fan, so that was awesome.
So not a band again. Birdie's not a band I know much of, so I'll have to look into them.
Well, that's a cover. That's a Bon Iver cover. A Birdie cover.
Yeah,
it's a cover.
That's right.
Yeah, Birdie did amazing too. Bon Iver is he's one of my all times though. Justin Vernon, he's an indie artist from like back, going pretty far back. But Bon Iver, have you listened to Bon Iver, Ian, at all?
No, not at all.
I've only listened to Silly Love, but Birdie has a real vulnerability to her voice, which I just think she nails it. She's like one of the Johnny Cash songs with Hurt, where he surpasses the original. Sorry, I know that's controversial, Uncle Wookie, but that's what I believe.
No, I actually like John. I like Johnny Cash's version of "Hurt." I think maybe better than Nine Inch Nails as well.
I know, but Ian's really upset about this.
And that's not to say, Ian. I'm not discrediting Trent Reznor's ability because it's amazing too. Trent Reznor's song is amazing too, but I think Johnny gave it a new. Just give it a different world. But that I got to go and listen to Birdie's version of Bon Iver's because I didn't even realize that that existed. So now I've been educated. Thank you, Cindy. I'm gonna have to check that out.
Very well.
Come on in, Cindy. Give us another song.
Well, I've actually got a Lady Gaga song. Now I'm turning the plinkety plink back on. Because I can't play my own instruments. I play really crummy guitar, so I'm reliant on backing tracks. Sue me. There ain't no reason you and me should be alone tonight, yeah, baby, tonight, yeah, baby. I got a reason that you should take me home tonight. I need a man when it's so right, 'cause it's so wrong tonight, yeah, baby, tonight, yeah, baby. Right on the limits where we know we both belong tonight. It's hard to feel the rush, to brush the dangers. I'm gonna run right through to the edge with you, but we can both fall far in love. I'm on the edge of glory, and I'm hanging on a moment of truth. I'm on the edge of glory, and I'm hanging on a moment with you. I'm on the edge, the edge, the edge, the edge, the edge, the edge, the edge. I'm on the edge of glory, and I'm hanging on a moment with you. Awkward instrumental.
Why instrumental?
Another shot before we kiss the other side tonight, yeah, baby, tonight, yeah, baby. I'm on the edge of something final we call life tonight. Put on your shades, 'cause I'll be dancing in the flames tonight, yeah, baby, tonight, yeah, baby. It isn't hell if everybody knows my name tonight. It's hard to feel the rush, to brush the dangers. I'm gonna run right through to the edge with you, but we can both fall far in love. I'm on the edge of glory, and I'm hanging on a moment of truth. I'm on the edge of glory, and I'm hanging on a moment with you. I'm on the edge, the edge, the edge, the edge, the edge, the edge, the edge. I'm on the edge of glory, and I'm hanging on a moment with you. Another awkward instrumental. Cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
I'm on the edge of glory, and I'm hanging on a moment of truth. I'm on the edge of glory, and I'm hanging on a moment with you. I'm on the edge, the edge, the edge, the edge, the edge, the edge, the edge. I'm on the edge of glory, and I'm hanging on a moment with you. The edge of glory, and I'm hanging on a moment of truth. I'm on the edge of glory, and I'm hanging on a moment with you. I'm on the edge with you.
Oh, yeah. Sounding beautiful, but Tony does want to know, is that a song about you two?
Oh my god.
Just being a dick, sorry.
Ding, ding, ding. Yeah, with or without you, in the name of love.
And The Edge being the guitarist of you two.
Yeah, I gathered that, considering that was my dad's nickname for years.
What are you thinking,
thank
Ian?
you very much, guys.
That was awesome. Great job, Cindy.
Thank you.
Are you a Lady Gaga fan, Ian?
Yeah, absolutely. I tried. I have a funny story. But yeah, the woman's a brilliant artist. In 2008, 2009, 2010-ish, I think I was on tour with one of my bands. We were in Vancouver. She was playing down the street. We were playing, like the Rickshaw Theater, 400 or 500 people. She was playing in front of like 10,000. And a buddy of mine he came to town I hadn't seen in years. We were both drunk. And we took our laminates from our tour, which clearly did not say Lady Gaga, and we went over to the Lady Gaga show. We snuck in to the backstage area, but she was nowhere to be found. The band was nowhere to be found. The show had just finished wrapping. But anyway, yeah, we were trying to like find her and like find the band or just find anyone. But yeah, anyway, it was really cool. Kind of. Maybe it wasn't as cool actually, but anyway.
Gate crashing Lady Gaga. That's a cool story.
No, she's so cool. She yeah, I just.
I'll be honest, not a big fan of her music, but much respect to the woman for the way she's led her career.
Oh, absolutely. If you take some of her more dancey, poppy, trendy songs, when it's all stripped back, there's a lot of like hidden meaning, a lot of depth there. So
I thought you were going to say, if you take some of her trendy poppy songs and get rid of them, she's actually okay.
This is why I love you, Tony. You're just like a comedy ninja.
Yeah.
I think honestly, Bad Romance is still one of my absolute favorite all-time songs. I'm not lying.
Oh, Speechless is my favorite Lady Gaga song. That song is incredible.
Yeah,
Speechless. That's one to listen to.
Can't say I've got a favourite Lady Gaga song.
Well,
so on that note, we got to move on.
All right, love you guys.
Good to see you, hon.
And nice to meet you, Ian. Take care.
You too, Cindy.
Say hi to Dave for me.
Oh, fucking hell. Bye.
Bye. I've got to do that uncle thing, you know. Does he drive? What's his intention towards you? That sort of, you know, you get what I mean.
Be annoying.
Oh yeah, dude. My niece is 14 now, so you got a couple more years, and then I'm definitely going to be doing all that, running the drill. All right.
Walking around polishing the baseball bat just in case.
Yeah. Where does he work? Why doesn't he have a job?
Well, that wouldn't be a baseball bat. There'd be a hockey stick, wouldn't it? So, you know.
Yeah, that I don't know how to use, but yeah.
You'd hunt him down, wouldn't he?
Who's hunting down with a crossbow? Yeah, there you go. Good work too.
There you go.
Way cooler.
Tony took. Cindy, who's just sung for us, took a little bit of an exception to your hunting story because you're on about hunting bear, and her dog is called Bear. So she was a little bit upset about that.
We didn't mean dogs, did he? Come on, Cindy. PhD.
Who's next? Oh, somebody at the door.
There he is, the man himself.
It's Mr. Andy Bradley. So, Ian, Sarah, Andy's other half, is one of your biggest fans.
Oh, shit.
Meet her husband, Andy.
Hello, Mr. Blackwood.
How are you, brother? Jeez, man, I'm like kind of sweating in my shirt here right now. You look pretty jacked. You look like you're ready to jump over the pond and put me in a headlock.
No, you're all good, man. You're all
Sarah
good.
loves you, but he gets to talk to you, so you know.
Yeah. I did say to her, "You're going to come up and say hello." She said, "No, no.
Oh, I never could. I couldn't.
Brad is okay. So what's tell us, what are you playing here? Tell us about this guitar. I got to see
this. This is what my wife actually bought me for our 10-year anniversary. This is the Epiphone. I can't remember the model.
A7 is it? Somewhere, yeah.
It's just
dude, that is beauty.
It's just a very nice guitar to play. It really is.
Absolutely,
it's had a good couple of strings on it, and it never fails, never lets me down.
It's worked hard this year, hasn't it?
It really has. I was saying a couple of weeks ago to Ian that if it wasn't for the lockdown, normally an acoustic guitar for me is it stays at home. It's a guitar you just use to practice songs, and then you just take the electrics out to gig. Yeah. This year, it's really done. It's got its money's worth this year.
It's been your main guitar, hasn't it?
This year,
yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's really, really, really good.
Well, come on then, let Ian hear what it sounds like.
Okay, right. So this is a brand new one for me. There's a little explanation to this. So we're about 2-3 weeks ago now. Jorbo put something in the chat about a guy called Foy Vance. Now I've never heard of the geezer before.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay. Never heard of him before. Ian has, yeah. So I thought I would play Guiding Light. Thought I'd give this one a go. Sir. Well, the road is wide, water runs on either side, and my shadow went with fading light, stretching out towards the night. 'Cause the sun is low, and I yet have still so far to go. My tidiness is beating so. Tired of the wonder, there's a sign ahead. Though I think it's the same one again, but I'm thinking about my only friend. And so I find my way home. When I need to get home, you're my guiding light. You're my guiding light. When I need to get home, you're my guiding light. You're my guiding light. Oh, where the air is cold, and yonder lies my bleeding soul. By the branches broke like bones. Well, this weakened tree no longer holds. Well, the night is still, and I have not yet lost my will. Oh, I will keep on moving till till I find my way home. When I need to get home, you're my guiding light. You're my guiding light. When I need to get home, you're my guiding light. You're my guiding light. When I need to get home, you're my guiding light. You're my guiding light. When I need to get home, you're my guiding light. You're my guiding light.
Beautiful, man.
Thank you.
Do you know what? With Ian co-hosting the show, you playing a Foy Vance song, I think Jilbo's now passed out in her kitchen somewhere from singing and dancing and being so bloody happy.
Has she gone wild in the streets?
In her kitchen, at least.
Excuse me for a second. I just need to tune back up. 1 sec.
Oh, what tune are you in?
Talk amongst yourselves.
What tune are you in?
I'll tell you in a minute.
All right.
Can't do two things at once. I'm a man.
You're lucky if you can do one thing at once. Oh, didn't mean it.
Controversial.
Not really.
Any guesses what tune he was in, Ian?
Oh gosh, I don't know. He Foy Vance, I think he does some pretty wild stuff. I don't know. I mean, open G maybe, April 5 fret or something. I don't know.
I'm just gonna mute him while he tunes.
The guitar, that guitar is living up to its look. It sounds amazing.
Great.
So bright and big and wide, and he's got a great voice too, man. That was
Andy
awesome.
and I were in a couple of bands together, and we done a couple of gigs acoustically as we opened up, and he brought that down and played it, and it just sounds absolutely amazing live as well as it does over the internet.
Those Epiphones, man. Like, well, we all know the historic Epiphone that made Walk Off the Earth so historically known. But I've got one too. We got a little Masterworks, and it was a gift.
Ooh.
It was a gift for my wife, but yeah, it's just
Epiphones,
I love
gifts
them.
from wives.
No.
Oh yeah.
I play guitar better than you do, so you get me one.
Epiphone, gifts from wives. I'm just saying.
You get me one. I play guitar better.
Help me convince the boys. Come on.
Nope.
I think that was for my 30th birthday, but yeah, I don't know, something like that. Or 28th birthday or something. But, yeah.
What else you got for us then, Mr. B?
I've got a bit of Broken Wings by Mr. Mister.
Oh, we like your version of this.
Yeah, so I'm going to do that for you.
Over to you then, sir. I think Tony's a little bit gutted though. I'm just saying.
No, take your time.
No, listen. Tony, that's what that text was for. That's why I texted you the other day to you know that I'm learning it and it needs to be done properly. I don't want to just
bloody
do
hard.
It
It's going to take you months.
Well,
Chris Cornell
as it's you, Tone, I don't want to disappoint. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Don't you dare.
Yeah. There we are. See.
I can wait.
We all know who runs the show in every way.
Yep.
Over to you, Mr. P.
All right, here we go. Baby, don't understand why we can't just hold on to each other's hand. This time might be the last, I fear, unless I make it all too clear. I need you so. Whoa. So take these broken wings and learn to fly again, learn to live so free. And we hear the voices sing, the book of love will open up, Let us sing, yeah, yeah. Baby, I think tonight we can take what was wrong, make it right. Baby, it's all I know, that you're half of the flesh. Blood makes me whole. I need you so. So take these broken wings and learn to fly again. Learn to live so free. When we hear the voices sing, the book of love will open up. Let us sing, yeah, yeah. Baby, it's all I know, that you're half of the flesh, and blood makes me whole, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. So take these broken wings and learn to fly again, learn to live so free. When we hear the voices sing, the book of love will open up. Let us in, take these broken wings. You got to learn to fly, learn to live and love so free. When we hear the voices sing, the book of love will open up. Let us in. Thank you. Cheers, everybody.
Sounding gorgeous, young man. Gorgeous.
Cheers.
Cheers indeed. Cheers. You got that brewski yet? No, he's still on the coffee.
No, still on the healthy tea.
What is it? Coffee, tea?
Oh, it was tea, yeah. I'm a tea drinker.
English tea?
Yep.
Good work. Good work.
Yeah, I do either English breakfast or Irish breakfast. It just depends on, am I feeling green, orange, and white, or am I feeling, the Union Jack? I don't know.
Red, white, and blue. Yeah. Andy, it's good to see you, man. I will give you a call tomorrow. We'll catch up.
Yeah, okay, mate. Good to see you. Nice to speak to you.
Yeah, you too, brother. Fantastic job, man. I love that take on Mr. Mister. That was amazing.
Oh, thank you very much.
And I will see you soon, man. Say goodbye.
Yeah,
bye now.
Definitely. See you later, everybody. Bye-bye.
Adios.
He's awesome. I said, yeah, well, I'm in a couple of bands with him, and he's just so talented, and he really has come into his own doing this with all the acoustic covers and bits and pieces. And I keep saying he's better than playing pubs.
It's funny because you kind of get that from it too, because he was saying how the acoustic was the one that just sort of sat at home, and now it's kind of become his best friend. It seems like he's really coming into whatever it is, digging into it, playing the way he was playing there, and yeah, it's awesome, man. He's great, very talented.
So our next guest is from a place called Scunthorpe. Have you got a Scunthorpe in Canada?
Nope. Is it anywhere near Cleethorpe?
Yeah.
Is it near Cleethorpe?
It is near Cleethorpe, yeah.
I've played in Cleethorpe, so.
Wow. How did you play in Cleethorpes of all places? Did you
I don't know.
When I was London or something.
Well, did you get knocked out and dragged there? Yes.
Hey, listen, I thought it was. I thought that was going to happen for sure, because I never. This is my first time ever being in the UK, and we played a handful of places, and then Cleethorpes. I don't know. I guess they just. It was in 2002, and I don't know what happened, and we were on tour with our labels from Germany, and they booked the tour, and Cleethorpes was one of the stops. But hey, listen, very friendly people, but also at the same time maybe scary people. I don't know.
Happy, friendly.
Is it one of the,
scary
is it a rougher? Is it a rough no like kind of a rougher town or known for?
Yeah, it's not that bad compared to some, but yeah, it's got a slight reputation. Let's put it that way.
I mean, towns do. You know, there's like New York and then New Jersey. You know, you go into Jersey, you know, you could get roughed up, but yeah, you know, every town's got its own story, I guess.
Exactly.
You get roughed up anyway.
You got out alive, so it can't have been that bad, right?
yeah, that's right. I'm still here. Been to Cleethorpes. I'm going to make the little badge or pin for a shirt. Been to Cleethorpes. Survived.
And survived.
Survived. Yeah. Any plans to get back over here at any point in time?
Oh man, I would love to. I mean, I think what I have to do is figure out what it is I'm doing musically solo wise, and if there's ever, you know, any sort of like move to play some music and tour music and do kind of that kind of life for a little bit. I'd have to look into that first. It definitely is intriguing, and I wonder if you know, if I was able to muster up the time and the effort to put a band together and put enough music together and a release together and put enough behind it to make it worthwhile. But even just to come over and visit would be well, no, it's I suffer from the been in the industry long syndrome, and especially on the business side and all the other sides of it. And I've kind of seen all the sides of the die. So for me, it's like, I don't know. I would actually just love to come visit though. So yeah, maybe I just come visit or something.
Yeah, do
you know?
that.
And if we do, obviously, you know, we would all and it would be in a non-COVID world where we can all have a pint and go listen to live music. And
if you get over here, you promise me hockey and moose steak. I'll promise you an English fry-up.
Okay.
And I don't know what's typically English sport-wise, motor racing.
We don't know. We don't do it.
What about like what about little footy, or we could just do some maybe some kickboxing, MMA stuff or something like that.
Yeah. You love all that, didn't you, as well? So there you go. Lee!
Hello, you alright?
Not bad, self?
Not bad, bearing up, I think.
Are you surprised to hear they haven't got a Scunthorpe in Canada?
There can only be one. It's like Highlander. There can only be one Scunthorpe.
Good, well done. Christopher Lambert, well done.
Lee's a local microbiologist up in his area, and he's been keeping us on tabs with how the old COVID vaccinations and stuff are going. So we got an update, Lee. What's it looking like?
It's not something I've dealt with at all this week. I've been on other jobs, but we're still not looking too bad, I think. So
is this another pandemic coming that you're looking into? Or
don't ask him that. We don't.
No, this is just routine stuff, but nothing that bad yet.
Fantastic.
Oh, the hope.
So look, I want to get on and ask you to play a number because I know Ian's going to be asking about your guitar afterwards. So let's have a song.
Okay, well, instead of guitar, I'll have a mandolin for the first one.
I've got the mandolin. Ooh,
mandolin.
Amazing.
Okay, so here's a traditional song. This is sort of through a lens of bellow head and steel eye span. I walked down the New York street, a fair maid I did meet. She asked me back to see a place she lived on Barrack Street and away. Santee, my dear Annie, all you New York girls, can't you dance the polka? When we got to Barrack Street, we stopped at 44. Her mother and her sisters were waiting at the door and away. Santee, my dear Annie, all you New York girls, can't you dance the polka? When we got inside the house, the drinks were passed around. The liquor was so awful strong, my head went round and round. We had another drink before we stopped it. The liquor was so awful strong, I quickly fell asleep and away. Santy, my dear, and oh, you New York girls, can't you dance the polka? Next morning, I had an aching head. There was I, Jack, all alone, stuck naked in that bed. My gold watch and my money and my lady friend were gone. There was I, Jack, all alone, stuck naked in that room and away. Santy, my dear Annie, oh, you New York girls, can't you dance the polka? Looking round that little room, there wasn't much to see, but a woman shipped an apron that was no use to me, with a barrel for a suit of clothes down Cherry Street for one. Where Martin Churchill took me in and he sent me round Cape Horn. So sailor lads, take warning, if you land on New York shore, you've got to get up early to be smarter than a whore. And away, Santy, my dear Annie, oh, you New York girls, can't you dance the polka? Away, Santy, my dear Annie, oh, you New York girls, can't you dance the polka?
Yeah. Nice mandolin skills.
Thank you very much.
Do you play the mandolin, Ian?
Oh, I would only pretend to play the mandolin. I have one hanging up behind me, actually, but I can't play it as well as Lee there. Great job, Lee.
Oh, thank you very much.
Not an instrument I've ever tackled. And did you see last week, Lee, we had a band guitar on as well with Mr. Smaslin?
I didn't know. I haven't caught up with that one yet. I was actually away camping in the lakes last week. So.
Oh, very nice. Getting out, a bit of nature.
Yeah.
Nice. So,
yeah,
Smaslin just put a comment in the chat room, said if you ever come down this way, he wants to get together with you and do a duet.
If you read between the lines, he's saying, because I'm never coming up there.
Smaslin or Simon.
That's fair enough, yeah.
To give him his full
Can't blame people for not coming
Dr.
up
Simon
here.
Maslin, Ian, is our resident archaeologist and musician. And he likes all the folky stuff as well. So
nice.
So come on, let's have a look at your guitar then, Lee, because I know Ian's going to go mad for this.
Whoa! Look at that flame top. Holy smokes.
There we go. Right,
wow.
Yeah.
It's an Ibanez, right?
It is indeed, yeah. Yeah,
Wow.
I think
That thing was
Exotic
wild, man.
Wood series or something. It's Ash, I believe, this one. They did a whole series of them with different interesting looking finishes.
It is beautiful. It really is. So let's hear how it sounds. Give us a tune.
Okay.
Climbing up on Salisbury Hill, see the city light. Winds blowing, time stood still. Eagle flew out of the night. It was something to observe. Came in close, I heard a voice, standing, stretching every nerve. Had to listen and have no choice. I could not believe information. I had to trust imagination. Heart going boom, boom, boom. Son, he said you can take my things, I've come to take you home. Keep it silent, I resign.
Imagine if Ian
My
goes
friends
just
would
before
think
Phil
I
comes
was a
on.
nut, turning water into
I'm not going to
wine.
mention it until he does.
Open doors to be shut. So I went from day to day. Though my life was in a rut, I thought of what I'd say, which connection I should cut. I was feeling part of the scenery. I walked right out of the machinery. My heart going boom, boom, boom. Son, he said you can take my things, I'll come take you home.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
He's a good guy, isn't he? He's just really nice guy.
He's just nice to everyone.
Yeah.
Even Sean.
When illusions spin a net, never where I want to be. Liberty she pirouette. When I think that I'm free, it's by empty silhouettes. Close their eyes and still can see. No one taught them any care. I will show another me. Today I don't need a replacement. I show them what the smile on my face meant. Heart going boom, boom, boom. So he said you can keep my things and come take me home.
Yeah. I can't. You've muted yourself, Ian. I can't unmute you. What up, mate? Nice.
There we are.
Thank you very much.
Little Peter Gabriel there. Good job there, Lee. Right on.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's one of his greater tunes in my opinion as well. So yeah, really, really like.
Yeah,
that
that's
track.
my favorite. That's my favorite Peter Gabriel song, I think.
Yeah, you got to love Sledgehammer just because of what it was.
Sledgehammer.
And the video was
Have you guys
awesome.
heard? Yeah, have you heard the Harry Styles cover of Sledgehammer? It's really good.
No.
No.
Yeah.
It's Harry Styles has covered Sledgehammer.
Yeah, he did it. I think in Studio One or VH1, or I can't remember what it is, but it's live. And his band, they're all really young, insanely talented artists, and it's all live. It's incredible. Oh no, it's on Howard Stern.
Oh, I'll have to check that out on YouTube then. Fantastic.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah.
Lee.
It's not about Harry Styles. It's about Lee right now, right? All right.
Lee, we got to move on, dude. Man, it's really good to see you.
No worries. Yeah, thanks for having me on. I'll see you next time.
Sending out love to Scunthorpe there. See you later, man. Bye bye.
See you later.
Cheers.
We got some good tunes tonight.
Oh yeah.
People seem to be selecting stuff that you really like as well. I think I don't know. It's just karma.
Karma, fan of music.
Right, I've got to do the YouTube thing, Ian. So, guys, if you can support the show, please do support the show. Go to buymeacoffee.com/RadioFreakJam, and all caffeine is welcome. It really is, because we've got to stay up late doing this sort of stuff. Or if you want to buy some awesome t-shirts and mugs and various bits and pieces, you can go to freakjam.b4branded.co.uk. I can't speak. freakjam.b4branded.co.uk, and go for it. It's all good. So, who's next on our hit list?
I sent it.
You've sent it?
Mm-hmm.
Is it Young Jenny?
Yeah.
There we go.
She's looking for a capo.
We coined a term over lockdown about being jennied, and that was being really drunk because Jenny led the way. She showed us how to do it during the early days of lockdown. Obviously, we've all calmed down a bit now. So we're waiting for her to come on. Hopefully she's not too Jennied.
Yeah.
Are you still doing YouTube and stuff like that?
Maybe she's just Jennied enough. Who knows?
Yeah, that's fine. That's sweet spot.
Are you still doing your YouTube channel and bits and pieces?
It's funny. I'm just like, I'm weird with YouTube because I don't like. I have all the intent and ideas to like do it and hardcore do it, but for me, it's just about doing. Right now, it's about releasing music when I feel like it and videos when I feel like it. So yeah.
And that's the Ian Blackwood, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just the Ian Blackwood. Everything's the Ian Blackwood. So,
the Ian Blackwood. Jenny.
Yeah.
Hi.
Are you Jennied?
A little bit, might be.
We were just explaining to Ian how that works.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So
yes, I start drinking early.
On a scale of 1 to Jenny, where are you at?
Oh, about a 7 maybe.
7's good. 7's cheers.
That's high. But I did, yeah. But I'm not on the wine anymore. I'm on the tea.
Same as Ian. There you go.
Yeah, it's got to be tea.
Everything good? James all right?
Yeah, he's good. Yeah, he's really good. Oh, yeah, he got 18 out of 20 in the spelling competition, and he's through to the next round of the spelling bee.
Oh, well done.
My clever boy.
Nice. Congratulations to him.
Does he have
That's
to spell
awesome.
onomatopoeia? No, the two that he got wrong were particular and peculiar. Yeah, I couldn't do them.
Same.
He follows after his mum, who swallowed a dictionary.
except for the letter P.
Well, spit it out because he needs references.
Come on and give us a song, hum.
Okay, I haven't really picked up the guitar since last week, so it could be a bit of a train wreck.
You say that every week.
Did you? Yeah, and then sometimes it's all right, but most of the time there's a few bollocks thrown around.
Yeah, it's all good. It's
Usually by me. So yeah, well, we'll give it a go. I've got something in my eye. What should we do first? Oh yeah, we'll do this one first. I actually decided what I was doing before I come on for once. I never do that.
Begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Please don't take him just because you can. Your beauty is beyond compare with flaming lots of open hair without your skin and eyes of emerald green. Your smile is like a breath of spring. Your voice is soft like summer rain, and I cannot compete with you, Jolene. He talks about you in his sleep, and there's nothing I can do to keep from crying when he calls your name, Jolene. I can easily understand how you could easily take my man, but you don't know what he means. Bollocks. There you go. I've lost where I am. Jolene, 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 Jolene. I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Please don't take him just because you can. Now you can have your choice of men, but I can never love again. He's the only one for me, Jolene. I had to have this talk with you. My happiness depends on you, and whatever you decide to do, Jolene. Jolene, 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 Jolene.
just because you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You dropped one. It's
You're in
fine.
a Dolly tune.
I dropped a bollocks.
Liking
It's
a
got
bit
me
of
done.
Dolly Parton. So you had a band meeting this week with some friends about
I
putting a band
did.
together. How'd that go?
Oh my God, yeah. So, we haven't thought of a name yet, obviously. It's literally the first time we've all met. One person couldn't make it, so there was 6 of us. And I knew 2 of the people separately. Katie Sleep, who I met down at Mr. Bumble's.
Yeah, I know Katie, yeah.
And Nikki, oh my gosh. Nikki, I forget Nikki's surname.
Right.
Rob Nikki.
Yes.
Rob McGregor.
Gooch.
Yeah.
Nikki Gooch.
That's it, Nikki Gooch. Oh my God, how can I forget that? Oh well. But no, it was really good. Yeah, it was really good. So we've been throwing some ideas around, and me and the girls are getting together on Tuesday next week, and we are going to have a little sing-song together and see what we come up with. And then the following Tuesday, we're then going to invite the boys round as well. So we're going to Nikki's on this Tuesday, and then Tuesday week the boys are coming around my place, and we're all having a bit of we're going to showcase the boys what we can do, and they can bring their instruments if they want.
Nice. I always wanted to be in a girl band, but apparently long hair isn't just enough.
Oh dear. No, so it's a good thing, and yeah, I'm liking it. All this stuff I'm doing is great.
Awesome. Come on, give us another song.
Oh my God. And I'm not singing either, so it's hard to sing.
You're not singing, so it's hard to sing. What?
No,
what?
well, voice is like a muscle, like anything else. The more you use it, the better it is. Like everything else. The more you do it, the better it is.
Jenny's correct.
Over to you then, hon.
Right. I thought I'd do some Adele. Heaven knows why I decided to do Jolene at the tempo that I did. And now I'm doing this. It will start off slow and then it will be really fast at the end. Knowing me. Let's hope my throat holds out as well. I haven't sung since last Thursday either. Well, apart from tonight. Earlier. Okay. I heard that you're settled down, that you found a girl and you're married now. I heard that your dreams came true. Guess she gave you things I didn't give to you. Old friend, why are you so shy? They like you to hold back or hide from the lights. Hate to turn up out of the blue uninvited, but I couldn't stay away. I couldn't fight it. I'd hope you'd find my face, that you'd be reminded that for me it isn't over. Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you too. Don't forget me, I beg. I remember you said sometimes it lasts in love, but sometimes it hurts instead. Sometimes it lasts in love, but sometimes it hurts instead. You know how the time flies. Only yesterday was the time of our lives. We were born and raised in a summer haze, bound by the surprise of our glory days.
Hate to turn up out of the blue uninvited, but I couldn't stay away. I couldn't fight it. I hope you'd see my face, that you'd be reminded that for me it isn't over. Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you too. Don't forget me, I beg. I remember you said sometimes it lasts enough, but sometimes it hurts instead. Nothing compares, no worries or cares, regrets and mistakes, they are memories made. Who would have known how bittersweet this would taste? Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you too. Don't forget me, I beg. I remember you said sometimes it lasts in love, but sometimes it hurts instead. Sometimes it lasts in love, but sometimes it hurts instead.
Yeah. You've muted yourself again, Mr. Blackwood. You're all right there, Jen.
Yeah, I'm done. I can relax.
You're still muted, Mr. Blackwood. What have you done? He can't find the unmute button now. Look, he's lost it. Jen, it's good to see you, hon.
It was great to be here. Always is.
And send our love to James, and we will see you very, very soon, hopefully.
Yeah, we'll do. Hopefully, well, next Thursday if I don't miss us a lot.
Awesome, wicked. We'll see you soon, and we're going to get Phil on, and we'll try and get Mr. Ian Blackwood back as well.
Lovely to see you guys. Nice to meet you, Ian. Bye.
You might want to hang up and rejoin if it's playing around. That might be. There we go. Hopefully we get Ian back. It's all good. Somehow he managed to mute himself and doesn't know how. It's just the way it goes sometimes. There, you're back.
Oh,
there you go. Couldn't find the unmute button.
No. I was clicking it a million times. It's just I don't know what happened. I think my computer just went. Oh, I don't know. Yeah.
Things do that. It's the technology, as we were discussing earlier. Phil.
Good evening, guys. How we doing?
Phil, Ian, Phil.
Nice to meet you.
Phil,
Ian.
how are you, mate? Hey, you too.
What's going on then, dude? Oh.
What's that noise?
Phil?
Oh, I've lost that. Reason to now you can't on speakers.
Hello, Phil?
Give me 2 secs. I'm going to disconnect, reconnect.
There you go.
We'll hang up on
it. Has to do what I had to do.
Yeah. That's all you. That's all of us. There we go. Here we are. So, mate, these things happen. This is a live show, and technical hitches have been something we've been synonymous with over the past year and a bit.
Oh man, this is the story of the world. Like, oh, did you try the restart button? Oh, did you try blowing on it? Did you try throwing something at it? You know, it's just yeah.
Phil,
I blew the cartridge. It worked fine.
You with us?
I'm with you guys. I don't know what happened there.
There you go.
I had a little blow into the cartridge, plugged it back in. It was all fine.
Nice. There you go.
Is it loaded yet?
Little NES.
Press play, go and make a cup of tea, come back half hour later, your game's loaded.
Or the reset button like 100 times. Yeah.
Chase HQ, loading it on the C64. Literally hours. One game, it's crashed. Start again.
Oh, those are the days, man. Those are the days. Now we complain about our games lagging out occasionally because, you know, we're walking around worlds bigger than the actual real world. It's just, it's immense.
The thing which I always get confused about when you are playing online is how everyone knows my mum's a slag.
All
the under 18s.
How do they? I mean, they're not wrong, but how do they know?
Phil, you can't say that.
I am joking. My mum's a saint.
I've not met your mum, but I will defend her.
I will as well, but anything for a laugh.
Go on, give us a song before we go down that route, eh?
Okay, guys. Oh, these days.
Well, they blew up that chicken man in Philly last night. Now they blew up his house too. Down on the boardwalk, they're getting ready for a fight. Gonna see what these racket boys can do. Well, there's trouble busting in from out of state, and the DA can't get no relief. Gonna be a rumble out on the promenade, and the gambling commission's hanging on by the skin of its teeth. Well, now everything dies, baby, that's a fact. Baby, everything that dies someday comes back. Put your makeup on, fix your hair up pretty. Meet me tonight in Atlantic City. Ooh. Ooh. Well, I got a job trying to put some money away, but I got debts that no honest man can pay. So I drew what I had from the Central Trust, and I bought us 2 tickets on that Coastal City bus. Well, now everything dies, baby, that's a fact. Maybe everything that dies someday comes back. Put your makeup on, put your hair up pretty. Meet me tonight in Atlantic City. Meet me tonight in Atlantic City. Now our love may have died and our love may be cold, but with you forever I'll stay. We're going out where the sand is turning slow now, but they put your stockings on 'cause tonight it's getting cold. Well, now everything dies, maybe that's a fact. Maybe everything that dies someday comes back. Now I got a job, but it's hard to find. Down here there's just winners and losers, and don't get caught on the wrong side of that line. Well, I'm tired of coming out on the losing end. So last night I met a guy, gonna do a little favor for him. Well, everything dies, baby, that's a fact. Maybe everything that dies someday comes back. Put your makeup on, put your hair up pretty. Meet me tonight in Atlantic City. Meet me tonight in Atlantic City. Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Fantastic. Bit of the boss.
Yeah.
Are you a boss? Are you a boss fan as well, Ian?
Oh, of course. I literally kept doing on all those courses. Atlantic City. I kept doing it. Great job, Phil.
Had to play with your reverb.
Mm-hmm.
That's certainly what I tell the girls.
So what's going on with you, Phil? Much happening?
Oh, Eddie's been sick. He's got tonsillitis. First time he's had it, and he's had to have amoxicillin, which is it's just bad medicine. Like he does not like it. So yeah, we're having to force him 3 times a day to take that, which is rubbish. But,
That's that banana flavored stuff, right?
yeah, I mean, banana's a strong word for it.
Yeah,
they threw a banana at it. It hit like one van 60 years ago.
Yeah.
And,
Someone burped banana, like ate a banana and burped near it or something like that.
yeah, it's a banana themed drink. But,
yeah.
Oh, bless him. We're sending our love to Eddie from the Funny Man.
I'll let him know that you send your love, mate. That he will go, my Lego piece.
I don't believe you, Phil. I don't believe you've given them to the kids.
No, absolutely. It's in with all his stuff, which is actually just behind me here, behind this magical curtain, which hides a mess.
On my mantelpiece.
Come on and give us another track, sir.
Cool, will do. Oh, actually, just before I do, Gillian said that she wants to come on in the last 15 minutes to have a bit of a chat.
I do know that Mr. Blackwood might have to rush off, but if he's still here and he's happy to sort of spend a bit of time, then I might see if Jilbo does. But I don't think she does, Phil. I think you're lying.
Yeah.
I can forward you a text.
You're a big bully.
I can forward you a text where she said she was thinking about it.
It's always over. It's always over before it starts, you see. I make sure of that. I take care of that by just being me. I'm riddled with self-doubt. I don't admit that it's easier hiding pain. I'm a nobody, so is everybody. What right have I got to complain? I wanna write pretty songs so girls will look at me. But I can only write about what I know. So here's another tragedy. I've been like confidence. I just lie about confidence. It's easier than the truth. I'm often terrified. I'm normally petrified before I walk into a room. I wanna write pretty songs so girls will look at me, but I can only write about what I know. So here's another tragedy. Ideas of grandeur, I've got grand ideas that will never come to be. The problem with them is not execution, it's that they're all ill-conceived. If I had 10%, just give me 5% of the things you waste. If I had any of it, just 1 ounce of it, I'd headline every stage. I wanna write pretty songs so girls will look at me, but I can only write about what I know. And that's my tragedy.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Nice, man. Nice. So, how's life getting back to normal? All good?
Yeah, good. Yeah, I mean, we had another gig cancelled because of factors. But, you know, if that's the worst thing that happens to me this month, then I'll think myself lucky. So we've got a weekend away in Froome coming up, which would have been to see Frank Turner, but now is to see Froome.
Oh, shame.
Frank Turner. Do you know Frank Turner, Ian?
I love Frank Turner.
I'm all right with him. I think he's okay.
Phil's one of his biggest fans, just to let you know.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of his work.
He's amazing. I love how
Yeah,
he's
he is.
really successfully crossed over from the punk rock thing into the folk thing.
Of
the
course,
singer-songwriter.
of course, you know Frank Turner, artist life. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, he's probably the best example of someone who he just did it right.
Yeah, he put the graft in.
Yeah, but he also there's just a way about him. He was just like, he also in a way was like, yeah, I'm gonna do this because I don't give a shit what anyone thinks, and I'm gonna make it. He's actually probably the most punk rock folk guy because of that. I don't know. Yeah, he's amazing. He's incredible.
Yeah, and a bloody nice guy.
I've never met him, but yeah, I've heard stories. But you're saying it now, Phil, so I believe it. That's what I think about him too. I think he's just one of these dudes. He's just a dude. He's like a guy. He's like, I'll play in front of 5 people, 5,000, 50,000, whatever. I'm just Frank Turner.
He's in it for the right reasons, and he cares about his fans. He cares about his music, and that really comes across. And frankly, you can't really ask any more of an artist.
No, he's a real dude. That's for sure.
Oh, fantastic. There we go. I didn't realise he'd made the Canadian shores, to be honest. I thought he was pretty sort of central in England, but that's cool.
Oh, he's made North American shores, dude. He tours with big bands when he comes out here. He's huge. He takes bands on tour when he comes out here, too. He's big.
Nice.
Big in North America. Yep.
Phil, we got to move on, dudes.
Yeah, good to see you guys. But I wasn't lying about Gillian. Genuinely, she does want to come on.
I'll speak to you soon, man.
See you later, guys. Nice to meet you, Ian.
You too, Phil. Cheers.
See you later.
I do know you've got auditions coming up, dude.
Yeah, I've got a handful of them. They just came in. I'm looking at them. I'm like, okay, I'll get to that in a minute.
I know you've got to shoot off. And obviously, mate, thank you for being a part of this tonight, and thank you for sort of being involved over the lockdown and stuff with us. And let us play your music, and people really, really are enjoying it, as you can probably tell.
Like I said, I'm just flattered, man. One person listens. I'm stoked. I'm just glad, you guys have helped give me a voice out in the UK. I really appreciate that, and across the internet stream. So no, I really appreciate it. Both of you guys.
And Sean doing a cover of one of your tracks, I think that I didn't even expect that. That was a massive surprise. So I think it's it's wonderful.
Yeah, it's still fresh in my brain. I'm still digesting it, and it's just so cool. I just think it's awesome, man. I'm flattered, completely humbled.
So I'd like to introduce you now to Dr. Simon Maslin. He's our resident Indiana Jones.
Oh,
nice. Maslin.
Hello.
Meet Ian.
Hi, Ian.
How are you, man?
Nice to meet you. I'm fine. Yeah.
Simon, before we start, come on. I know that big brain of yours has got some archaeological information about Canada. What can you tell me?
Wow. It's got a lot of archaeology if you talk about the First Nation stuff, especially on the Pacific coast.
Especially as of very, very recent.
Yeah, everything else is quite recent, but I mean the indigenous archaeology goes back tens of thousands of years, so there's quite a lot.
But did you hear? Have you heard about what they recently found in I think it was Vancouver? Over 215 bodies of children, of indigenous children. They just found them recently.
Oh, really?
Wow.
That's a cheerful sight.
Yeah, so they've just been excavated. They just found them recently, and it's a big thing right now. And it's on every headline of most news articles. But yeah, the indigenous, a bunch of the schools, one of the schools in particular, they found, I think it was 215 bodies of indigenous children, and yeah, now they're saying there's likely more in more of the schools. So anyway, there's some archaeology for you. How about that?
Cool. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's deep dark stuff. So yeah, it's horrific. It's one of the scars that Canada's got to bear, and we've got to figure it out now. So
yeah, unfortunately true. So
yes.
So what's going on with you, Smaslin? What's happening?
In the I've actually been up to the British Museum today. I managed to get back to that London. Finally got up there to do one of my my little visits to the British Museum. So that's first time in over a year, which is nice. popped into the Nero exhibition to see some Roman stuff, which was fun.
Nice. And
Yes.
did you know, Ian, that Radio Freak Jam is actually now listed in the British Museum journals?
You make a big deal about it.
Because he put it in... Mate,
It is a big deal.
It is a big deal to me.
Mate.
It really is.
I rather facetiously claim this show as outreach for my job.
Yeah, I think it's awesome. I love it.
You know, I mean, I talk about archaeology, so technically it's what I do. So
The hat doesn't fit, force it on.
absolutely, yeah. Shoehorn that shit in there.
Yeah,
That's what I do.
exactly, yeah.
Absolutely.
Come on and give
Right.
us a song, sir.
Right. Okay. All right. Well, apropos of our brief earlier conversation about First Nations, I wasn't sure what I was even going on tonight, so I haven't really had much time to prepare. But I thought I'd play something Canadian, thematically appropriate, and this is a bit of Neil Young. And if I can remember how it goes something like this. Aurora Borealis, the icy sky at night. Paddles cut the water in a long and hurried flight from the white man to the fields of green, from the homeland that we never seen. Killed us in our teepees, cut our women down. They might have left some babies crying on the ground, but the fire sticks and the wagon wheels come, and the night falls on the setting sun. They massacred the buffalo, kitty corner from the bank. Taxis run across my feet and my eyes have turned to blank. In my little box at the top of the stairs, with my Indian blood and a pipe to share. Wish I was a trapper, give 1,000 pelts, sleep with Pocahontas, find out how she felt in the morning, in the fields of green, in the homeland that we never seen. Maybe Marlon Brando sit there by the fire, sit and talk of Hollywood and the good things there for hire, and the Astrodome and the first TP. Marlon Brando, Pocahontas and me. Marlon Brando, Pocahontas and me.
Very nice, sir. Good to
Yeah.
see the resonator back to play as well.
That is my only song about First Nations heritage and rights, unfortunately. So that's me out on that one.
Well done.
See, we're keeping it Canadian for you, Ian.
Keeping it Canadian, yeah.
I appreciate that. I was actually the peripheral of my peripheral vision. I've got my resonator just over here, and as soon as you grabbed yours, I was like, "Oh, I want to go grab mine now."
Every household needs a resonator. It's a true fact. Yeah.
So fun to play. Love them. Love playing them.
And Simon was playing the band guitar last week. So
I was playing a band guitar. Yeah,
guitar,
upstairs. That's my
Nice.
new toy. Yeah. So if you're still talking to me, Ian, if I haven't massively offended your Canadian sensibilities there, we're doing well.
Oh, come on. No way, man. That was great. Good job.
Tony, give us it.
Find of the week. Find of the
Here
week.
we go. Okay.
Find of
Well,
the week.
actually,
Find of the week.
you are kind of in luck because the reason I went up to BM today is I was doing one of my treasure runs, which is where I take shiny things from point A to point B and back again. And I picked up a couple of little things. This is really small, but it's actually gold, so there's a difference. And this, which you probably can't see because it's flipping tiny, it's a little gold decorated strip, and it has early medieval knotwork on it running across there, and it's basically a decorative fitting from an 8th century scabbard or a book or some other kind of items. Mid-Anglo-Saxon, 1,200 years old, and it's going to one of the museums in Hampshire. I work for Hampshire Cultural Trust, so it's part of my job to take these things back and put them in museums. So that's actually going on display in Hampshire in July. So that's quite fun. It's very, very small, but trust me, it's really, really shiny. It's a little treasure find. So reported under the Treasure Act and now in a museum. So there we go.
Fantastic.
That's so cool.
How old?
Yeah, my job is quite strange. 8th century. So 8th, yeah. So it's mid Anglo-Saxon. So sort of the 700, 800 AD sort of time.
Nice.
It's one of those little bits and pieces you find when you're not quite sure what it's from, but you can date it because of the style. So as is so often the case, there's a bit of mystery attached to it.
So Ian, you thought it was going to be all music tonight? It's also education.
No. It's like a thing. I bring something random I'm dealing with and show it to the camera, and then people go, "What's that? I can't see it."
I've got a mid to early 21st century headphone adapter.
Yeah, you have. Yeah, probably measured in inches.
And it's shiny.
Wow. Yeah.
See, look at this. You do this, and you go like that.
Wow. That is excitingly phallic.
Plug it in. That's about how cool my archaeological like, not nearly as cool as yours, man.
Very, very late post-medieval, that.
But imagine,
Anyway.
imagine 200 to 300 years in the future, maybe a bit further, they find that. What they're going to think?
Yeah,
well,
that was the idea of like, well, maybe in
it's
hundreds of years, they'll be like
heritage for the future.
Yeah,
buried in the plastic crap that we're leaving behind.
Yeah,
it was a tiny gold penis. It was fantastic.
Yeah,
that would be a votive object, and it's a phallic votive object. That is what that is.
Exactly.
Maslin, give us another song before this goes any further.
Okay. All right. Let's swap guitars now and bring this one out. And what am I going to do? I'm going to play another Canadian song. Yay! More Canadian songs. And this one is by Canada's greatest national treasure, Gordon Lightfoot. So hopefully everyone should know it. If they don't, shame on you. And it goes something like this. It's actually quite miserable, so that's appropriate for me as well. If you could read my mind, love, what a tale my thoughts could tell. Just like an old-time movie on a ghost from a wishing well. In a castle dark or a fortress strong, chains upon my feet, you know that ghost is me. And I will never be set free as long as I'm a ghost that you can't see. If I could read your mind, love, what a tale your thoughts could tell. Just like a paperback novel, kind of drugstore sell. When you reach the part where the heartache's gone, the hero would be me. Heroes often fail. You won't read that book again because the ending's just too hard to take. You walk away like a movie star, burning a three-way script. Enter number 2. Movie queen who played the scene of bringing all the good things out of me. Now love, let's be real. Never thought I could feel this way, and I got to say that I just don't get it. I know where we went wrong, but the feeling's gone and I just can't get it back. You could read my mind, love, what a tale my thoughts could tell. Just like an old-time movie on a ghost in a wishing well. In a castle dark or a fortress strong, chains upon my feet, stories have to end.
between the lines, you know that I'm just trying to understand feelings that you lack. Never thought I could feel this way, and I've got to say that I just don't get it. I know where we went wrong, but the feeling's gone and I just can't get it back.
Yeah. Gordon love
Nice.
that song.
Beauty.
Blast in the past there.
Yeah, it takes me back to my childhood, that track.
I love it, Gordon Lightfoot.
I didn't realise he was Canadian. There you go. I've learned something tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. He's like the first lord of Canadian singer-songwriters. Didn't you get this? No, he's quite important in the camera.
He's our Tom Waits.
Okay, fair enough.
Wispy said it's a good job he's not playing tonight because he might have ended up playing Terence and Phillips.
Wispy is our resident sort of. He's a more comedic musician than serious musician.
Nice.
So he tends to play.
He's terribly progressive.
That's terribly progressive. I love it.
I love you, Terence.
Spousley, it's always a pleasure to see you, man.
Yeah, always a pleasure. So nice to meet you, Ian.
Love to you and the family.
Yeah, you
dude.
too, brother. Take it easy.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Man, they're pulling it out for you tonight.
Dude, I am honored, and I don't know if it's just coincidence or if everyone's like, I'm not going to do Canadian
I
stuff.
have no
but that's
idea
all.
if they planned this behind the scenes or not, but I just thought I'd invite my friend on, then we do the show, and because you've got a couple of little super fans out there, and I thought we'd have some fun, and they're all doing it. It's wicked.
It's awesome, man, and I always love hearing a Lightfoot tune and a Neil Young tune. That's always nice to hear those, man.
Yeah,
always.
Totally. So, who we got next, Tony?
Slan.
Oh, it's Aslan. So Aslan's our last guest tonight. Aslan's into the grunge, man.
Nice.
We like a bit of grunge. Aslan.
Hey, how's it going?
So Aslan is the man that we were planning to watch Walk Off the Earth live with. He saved my birthday for me, bless him.
Ah, nice.
And then gave me Jack Daniels, and none of it mattered.
Oh, shit. You've just reminded me. Del, if you're listening, can you bring in the Jack? The one that Ian brought over? Because,
oh, you going to try it?
Mate, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it on air, right? Is she there?
He's got a bottle of Jack
we'll
Daniels
see,
Fire.
Of what, sorry?
Jack Daniels Fire.
Oh, I've heard of this. Yeah. Is this, yeah.
I'm not into that personally, so I thought Aslan might appreciate it. So I gave him the bottle, and he's going to try it live on air. So maybe we can do that between songs, Aslan.
Well, we shall have to see. Yeah, we'll see if Del got the message and brings it in for me.
Awesome. Everything good with you? Shout out to Melody. She all right? She feeling better?
Melody's feeling better. Yeah, she passed her COVID test, which is all good. However, I'm climbing the walls, mate, and to the point where actually, quite literally, I now have a thing so I can climb the walls. I just need to put it up. Oh, shit! I've been stuck indoors since last Wednesday, self-isolating because. Hey, I was out riding last week, and one of the guys I was riding with, he tested positive at the end of that, and yeah, so I've had to self-isolate. So while it's been super hot outside, and I've been wanting to ride my bike and practice all those skills that I learned, and yeah, outside like 99 in the shade. But I'm stuck here and completely failing to get out, and it kind of sucks. But
well, play us a song and put some of that into
all right,
there.
yeah,
I reckon
cool.
that's the best one.
Well, so you mentioned Tom Waits just now, which is kind of funny because I am going to play some Tom Waits. So you may spot behind me up there. Up there, we've got a little sound wave, and that was given to us by Wispy and Di, and it's the sound wave for Tom Waits. I hope that I don't fall in love with you. and that is a song that was meant to be our first dance at our wedding. So there's kind of a little story behind that in the sort of way back, back in the days when Del and I were living in Sin. There was one day that I was playing that song and Del was kind of falling asleep, and then she fell asleep while I was playing the damn song, right? So for 3 days afterwards, she wasn't speaking to me, and she has given me permission to tell this story. But yeah, she wouldn't speak to me for 3 days because she missed the end of the song. So yeah, that's the little story as to why I've got that up there. And Ian, you asked me to play it, so here we go.
Looking forward to it.
Well, I hope that I don't fall in love with you, 'cause falling in love just makes me blue. The music playing, you display your heart for me to see. Had a beer and now I hear you calling out to me. And I hope that I don't fall in love with you. The room is crowded, people everywhere, and I wonder, should I offer you a chair? If you sit down with this old brown, take that frown and break it. Before the evening's gone away, I think that we could make it. And I hope that I don't fall in love with you. The night does funny things inside a man. Some tomcat feelings you don't understand. I turn around and look at you, you light a cigarette. Wish I had the guts to bum one, but we've never met. And I hope that I don't fall in love with you. I can see that you are lonesome just like me, and at being late you'd like some company. Turn around and look at you, and you look back at me. The guy you're with, he's up and split, the chair next to you is free. And I hope that you don't fall in love with me. Now it's closing time, music's fading out. Last call for drinks, I'll have another stout. I turn around and look at you, you're nowhere to be found. Search a place for your lost space, and I have another round. And I think that I just fell in love with you.
Oh, Ian, you've done it again. You've muted yourself. Excuse me.
Stop now.
He's back.
Hey.
So Del said in the chat room she can confirm that she fell asleep, missed the last part, and thought you were trying to break up with her.
Yeah.
I mean, you know,
yeah, didn't speak to me for 3 days.
3 whole days, man.
3 whole days.
If you're going to break up with someone, you wouldn't go to the effort of learning a song.
Oh, wouldn't you?
I wouldn't.
I just goes, bye.
Bye. See ya.
Yeah. See you later, loser.
Wow. Ian.
There's something to look forward to. Not
You know what to look
really.
forward to there. You know when it's coming.
There will be no songs being practiced.
Right. She did bring in the jack. So hang on 1 second.
Awesome.
Oh,
I reckon
get it
Ian's.
going.
I reckon Ian's eyeing all the Star Wars memorabilia in the background as well.
You know I am.
All right.
There it is.
Here we go. So Jack
have
Daniels,
loads
Tennessee
of-
Fire.
I have tried this, and it's really not to my palate. I'll be honest. I don't like hot and spicy in general, and that is hot and spicy.
How the hell do I get into this thing?
What do we know, Aslan? Do we know what it causes the fire? Does it say? Is it sriracha? Is it a like a habanero? What does it say?
Oh no, man! It's only cinnamon.
That's not fire.
Oh, it is just cinnamon. Oh, okay.
I think there's probably a bit more to it than just cinnamon, but yeah, it's heavily cinnamon based.
I just wondered if they would have like paired it with a Frank's Red Hot sauce or something like that.
You never know. Peri peri.
Oh no,
whiskey.
that's an idea, eh?
That on
Get
some
out
chicken
the
wings.
sriracha and the. Oh, I can't.
Have
get
you guys
into
ever had a
this
prairie
stuff.
fire?
Come on, Aslan. I mean, how hard is it to get to a bottle of Jack? You don't normally take this.
I know.
I've seen you.
John said Fleetwood Mac
Yeah,
just wrote a whole album.
you got a
to
Millennium
it.
Falcon and an X-wing behind you, and a football. It looks like an R2D2, and then no knife behind you. Oh, there you got it open.
Oh, there are knives. There are knives. Anyway, right. Cheers, everybody.
There you
Cheers,
go.
sir.
Cheers.
Oh, he's brave.
Oh,
That's kind of nice, actually. I like that.
Where's your straw? Are you an animal?
We're going to see you for
So-
the end of this.
so it's
Oh
like, it's
no,
a
I'm not
cinnamon-
wispy.
Is it a cinnamon hot, or is it like you were saying, or is it like explain the taste, explain the palate?
It's cinnamon. There. Oh, I can feel a lovely warmth in my chest now. But, yeah, there's as it says on the side, a warm finish.
Oh,
so there we go.
okay.
Has it got black pepper in or something?
Oh no.
Read
If it gets warmer on the way out, then I'm in trouble.
He can't read anything now. Look, he's going to struggle to play another song.
I'm going to look it up.
So
on
am I,
then.
Tony. I'm looking at it right now.
Right,
Yeah.
before you get too drunk and that kicks in, play us another tune.
All right. Cool. Right. Let's get the trusty acoustic out. All right. So Wispy ain't here today. So in his absence, I thought I'd play one that we did as Jeff Leppard together. Although I'm going to do it the way that I did it on the version that I sent over to you, Ian, a while back, where I accidentally sent you the work in progress version and left Wispy's part out.
So you're leaving Wispy's part out, are you?
Yeah, it's just me, isn't it? So you know, he can pretend he's here. So
I'm sure he'll be singing along in the background.
I'm sure he will be, or screaming at me or something. All right, cool. Children behave. That's what they say when we're together. And what shall you play? They don't understand, and so we're running just as fast as we can, holding on to one another's hand, trying to get away into the night. Then you put your arms around me and we tumble to the ground, and then you say, I think we're alone now. There doesn't seem to be anyone around. I think we're alone now. The beating of our hearts is the only sound. Look at the way we gotta hide what we're doing. 'Cause what would they say if they ever knew? And so we're running just as fast as we can, holding on to one another's hand, trying to get away into the night. Then you put your arms around me and we tumble to the ground, and then you say, I think we're alone now. There doesn't seem to be anyone around. I think we're alone now. The beating of our hearts is the only sound. I think we're alone now. There doesn't seem to be anyone around. I think we're alone now. The beating of our hearts is the only sound. I think we're alone now. There doesn't seem to be anyone around. I think we're alone now. The beating of our hearts is the only sound.
Yeah. Who was that originally?
Tiffany.
Tiffany, that's it.
Tiny artist named Tiffany.
Yeah. Just, we were going Sabrina. No, that wasn't her. It's just all the sort of 80s one name, you know.
It's got cloves in it. That's why it's hot.
Ah, it's the
That's
cloves.
spice,
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
There you go. It's the cloves
Oh,
that
is
make it hot.
Cloves.
Cloves, eh?
So it's meant, it's meant to be like an aromatic. It's not supposed to be like a hot food. It's aromatic spice, I guess. That's cool.
See, I like cloves and I like cinnamon and I like Jack Daniels, but put them all together and I don't like it.
It's like curries for you, isn't it, Ian?
It is. I don't do curries either. I don't. It's just, you know.
I don't do curries either. My wife loves curries. I don't do curries. My wife loves them.
Yeah, so does Tony.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. Well,
You're welcome over here, Tony.
Yay.
Ian can get chips from around the
Pizza,
corner or something.
More peasants.
That's the problem though. Whenever you go to somewhere like that to get a decent Indian, if you ask for an English meal, they get a bit insulted and they give you really dry chips. It just happens.
Right. Probably spit on them as well.
I don't mean no harm. I don't. Just honest. Oh, excuse me, guys. So we're coming up towards the end. Ian, thanks for sticking around. I know you've got a load of things you're doing. What are you auditioning for, or is that not? You're not allowed to say.
Yeah, not supposed to say, but a couple really cool things.
Cool. And
Yeah.
what's happening with Grey and Black? Get it around the right way.
I just actually spoke to Chris for the first time in a little while, and we still very much want to get back at it. The only problem again was this pandemic. Just kind of like I said, it kind of sliced through everything. So we were like we had already rehearsed and got a band together, and we were in a band space for about a month or two, and we got things going, ready to go, and then this thing started getting real, and then it just, and it's tough because it's just everyone has their own way of coping, and Chris he's not like an internet guy, and he's not much of an over the web kind of guy or a stream kind of guy. He's a really in person kind of guy. Like he's a gig type guy. He just wants to play live music, and I don't blame him. And so he just very much believes that that's what the project needs to be is a live show, live experience kind of thing. He doesn't want to do it over the internet or anything like that. So he just said, we'll just wait till this thing's over. So, yeah.
Fair enough. So it's shelved rather than done.
Exactly. And if anything, it'll, like I said, we just chat the other day for the first time in a few months. And he's still stoked. He wants to crack away at it. He's been an artist for a long time anyway. So he was playing in bands longer than I ever have been. And he's been around and, he's toured and done all that, and so he still very much wants to give it a shot. But yeah, we'll see. Just on the shelf for now, just sitting, just on the little shelf there.
like
one of these back here.
Like the rest of with all the Star Wars stuff on.
Yeah, it's like a nice little shelf like Aslan's got over there. It's just sitting on a shelf there with an X-wing or something.
What shitting on a shelf? No, that's Darren's territory, right?
Yeah.
That's a whole other story, which I don't want to
that is a whole
Ian,
other
to be honest. You know what I mean? Ian, you've been doing some songwriting courses.
Yeah, I just finished Ryan Tedder's Write Better Songs in 30 days via Monthly, monthlies.com. They have, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of this monthly.com, but they do all sorts of different things. They do anything from cooking to learning how to write songs to I think learning how to craft, depending, maybe sew and stuff. They do all sorts of different courses. It's not just music related, but Ryan Tedder announced one, and I saw it actually just before Christmas 2020. And I said, "Oh man, I really want to try that," because I've been a big Ryan Tedder fan for years, and with One Republic and everything, and I've always just admired his ability to, just his pop sensibility. I always thought was so cool. Anyway, he started this course on monthly, and it's online. It's 30 days, hence the monthly, and that's awesome. You end up. It's really the cool thing about it is this, like, so you can take it at your own pace, and you can either decide, okay, I'm going to fully be fully engaged, or you can just, show up once in a while. If you fully engage yourself, and if you're someone who knows their way around a DAW a little bit, then you're going to get so much out of it. If you're just a singer and a songwriter, you're also going to get so much out of it. But for me, being someone who's savvy on all sort of ends of the musical sonic spectrum, I feel like I got my money's worth, and I ended up getting 3 songs out of it. In the end, top to bottom, 3 tunes I'm really proud of. So I had such a blast doing it. And Ryan's a great teacher, good instructor. And his little quirky, song moves and ideas, I'm starting to use them now and implement them in my own writing. And they're getting me out of sticky situations where I'm feeling like bogged down. Like, for example, I just had a writing session with a new young writer I've been working with. And, we were talking about this one song and how we wanted this one song to go. And we got stuck, and then we were just hammering away at this idea, and I'm like, you know what? Let's put the song aside and let's try something else. And it kind of scared this writer, because she was like, no, I really just want to work on this song. And I said, sometimes you just can't. Sometimes you have to move on. We put it aside and we cracked. Yeah. It's just got to put it on a shelf with a football or an R2D2. Yeah, next week. And yeah, so we did that, and then honestly, she showed me this other idea, and then 20 minutes later, we had a full song, and we just started laughing, because I told her, I was like, sometimes you can get stuck in a rut, and it's one of the things I learned from this course was just, it's always good to hammer away, but only for so long, and then you realize, okay, maybe it's time to move on, and then sure enough, and now that other song we were working on, because we put it down for a few weeks, we've come back to it, and it's turned into a really great song too. So.
Amen to that, because I get that it applies in other things as well. On a daily basis, when I'm sat here coding away and I've got a problem to solve, and it just isn't working for me, then just getting up from my desk, going outside, stepping away from it, coming back with a fresh mind, and not being caught up in the minutiae of certain things. Really helps, and just being able to come back to it with fresh eyes, being able to, or even just talk. Something we used to do was have a rubber duck on the end of the desk and talk through a problem at the rubber duck, because sometimes just talking to something, saying something out loud, helps you understand what the real problem is, what you're struggling to overcome.
They've got hospitals for people like you, Aslan.
Yeah, but if I was in hospital, I wouldn't be here.
What duck are you talking about?
Yeah,
absolutely.
Ryan, it's Aslan. Just like you're saying, Ryan speaks about fresh ears all the time, and the big thing is once you think you've got your song sort of, you do 3 songs, and each there's 10 days dedicated to each song, or it's like 9 days and 12 or whatever. But like you get you get a significant amount of time for each song. But yeah, he always says at the end of each session, shut it down, and he says don't even listen to it, go to bed, wake up fresh ears and listen to it. And it's really cool. I was really learning to discipline myself a little bit more with like not making bad decisions over tired ears and stuff like that. So
I find listening to it when sober is also a good idea.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
Yeah, but you got to be sober for
the
that
whole
to happen.
perspective sometimes.
When are we ever sober, Ian?
I tried to be more so. Not lockdown 1. Yeah, I'm with you, but we've all got a bit more responsible since then. But you sent me a new song, Ian, and I promised people a new Ian Blackwood song tonight.
Yeah, this was song number 2 that I wrote during the course, and this song was focused on production and the way the course is stacked. He works on different strengths and different ideas per song, and this song was the song where we worked on production. First song was a song you had to write. You were set in the parameters of you can only write 1 chord progression, and the entire song has to be 1 chord progression, which was crazy because I was like, that sounds super scary, but a lot of hit songs are written that way. It's just the melody that actually changes, but the chord progression stays the same. This song was a song that we focused on production and adding flourishes and adding the building throughout, so throughout the mix and such. But This song, I don't know, it hit me mid-lesson, and I actually had to pause the lesson and voice note it because it started coming to me. The course, I can't speak positively enough about it. Again, I'm not sponsored whatsoever. This is just me talking off the cuff. I had such a good time. It was so much fun, and this is song 2. It's called Neon Lights, so I hope you guys like it.
Awesome. Here it is, Neon Lights.
Holding on, 'cause I'll never let go. Holding on, 'cause I'll never let go. I'm being honest, so honest. Holding on, thought we'd never get caught. Holding on, thought we'd never get caught. We're being cautious, so cautious. But a million other people had a million other ways to try to stop us both and keep us far away. Away, away, away. So let's hope that they're wrong when everything's gone. No one to count on. Don't worry, my love, 'cause under these neon lights we feel like heroes dancing all night long. We're holding on even though we got caught. Holding on even though we got caught. We're being punished, so punished. But a million other people had a million other ways to try the best to stop this and take it all away. Away, away, away. So let's hope that they're wrong when everything's gone. No one to count on. Don't worry, my love, 'cause under these neon lights we feel like heroes dancing all night long. I'll never stop believing until our dying day, even if a million people tried to take it all away. Away, away, away. But they can't. I know that they're wrong when everything's gone. There's hope to look on. Don't worry, my love, 'cause under these neon lights we are the heroes dancing. I know that they're wrong when everything's gone. There's hope to look on. Don't worry, my love, 'cause under these neon lights we are the heroes dancing all night long. All night long. All night long. All night long.
Mr. Ian Blackwood there with Neon Lights. Man, that's sounding awesome. Oh, Aslan's dropped off.
Too much
Thank you
whiskey.
so much. Thanks for playing it. I appreciate that, Ian. Thanks
That's
for
sounding
spinning
great, mate. I was saying to Tony, we were talking during that, and you know, you do a lot of different styles, but everything you do is still Ian Blackwood.
Wow, thank you.
Does that make sense?
I hope so. I mean, it's one of those things. We just talked about Frank Turner. You know, I can't remember the name of his. He was in a hardcore band called Million Dead or something like that. You talk about bringing your artistry across your spanning your lifespan, your lifetime or whatever, and trying to bring it through. And I've just been trying to do that. My big problem is I love music, and I love all types of music. And I mean, I don't know if you call it a problem, but I especially love pop music. I always have loved pop music. I was raised on pop music, and like at the time, I thought maybe when I was younger, or as a teenager, I was kind of embarrassed of that. But in my approaching my my 40s, I've just learned to embrace it. I absolutely love, like, you know who I love so much is Phil Collins and Genesis, and I've listened to so much Phil Collins lately, and I listen to those guys, and I read the stories about him and Peter Gabriel out there doing their records, and just deciding to, in the acting world, we call it living in the land of yes, where you just do whatever you want, and like not whatever you want, you do what feels good, and you don't have to worry about genre specifics or like living in a mindset of, oh, we have to be something. And quite honestly, like as of late, especially after the Tatter songwriter course, I just started realizing that, like, I just love music and pop music, and I love writing hooks and catchy music. And yeah, and that Neon Lights is one of those examples. I really wanted to dig deep into this, like, and the slick mix and stuff. Like, you know me, Ian, I've always been a production guy, and I love producing. And yeah, that song is just one of those, like, I wanted it to come across as like, sounds slick, but also the meaning, like lyrically, I was really proud of those lyrics. You know, it's kind of like a sort of a lovers in a dangerous time sort of vibe. Kind of paints a story of, yeah, in some ways where we're stuck at, where we are right now, or maybe where we used to be, you know, a few decades ago, with, you know, human rights and things like that, and people not being able to marry certain types of people because of certain things, and religion and all these other things. It's just about ultimate freedom and people being able to express themselves and express their love for each other, you know, whatever that be. And I don't know, it's just one of those songs that just, it felt good to write. So
Gillian in the chat room, who is very much responsible in part for me reaching out and saying, please come back and satisfy my viewers. She says in the chat, I had that on my list, such a versatile artist, and how can you not like someone who can successfully put iconoclast in a song?
Oh, yeah. That's amazing. She caught that. And hey, thank you. It was Jillian, you said?
Jillian, yeah.
Jillian, thank you so much. I love that she caught that lyric. That's so cool. She caught that lyric from the Anthems and Algorithms EP there, the Self-Destructive State. That's cool. She caught that. Thank you so much. I honestly was kind of blown away.
They're listening, mate. Seriously,
made your night, hasn't it?
Seriously, people are out there listening to your music, and look, you know, you and I hooked up on YouTube. We hooked up on the love for music and bits and pieces like that. And it's been an absolute pleasure sort of getting to know you over all these years and having you back and doing this and being able to share the love, because a lot of this music I've heard, but not a lot of other people have.
That's very true, Ian. I mean, I think when I put out that Cold Water EP, you had heard those songs 5 years before the EP came out.
Yeah.
And then I put out that EP, and then some of the Anthem stuff. I think I sent you some of the Anthem stuff before I dropped that too. I think you're on my list of people to send it to before it drops. So
Yes,
I'm pretty sure I sent it. Yeah.
And it's awesome. It really is. You know, thanks for being a big part of our playlist. I do play a lot of your stuff. I do get a lot of requests for your stuff.
Oh, dude, my pleasure, man. Thank you.
And you know, tracks like "Lost at Sea" through to "Save Me," where you've got that Americana sound going on. You've got all the artist life stuff, which is that sort of post-punk stuff, through to the singer-songwriter ballady sort of. Mate, it's all Ian Blackwood, and you know, I don't mind what style you're working in. I enjoy your music either way.
And the 6-string for Christmas is on our Christmas playlist.
Yes, yep.
Is it really?
Yeah,
thank you.
We played that over Christmas for you.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much, guys. No, I like I said, it's just it's an honor. Anyone who's out there willing to listen, I'm always honored, and it's flattery. If it's one person, 110, doesn't matter. I just appreciate it. And people who can pinpoint lyrics, and hey, whatever it does to your day, if it helps you get through the day or get through the month or whatever it is, I appreciate it. I'm humbled.
Man, and thank you for being a part of all this. We're going to move on. Obviously, it's 11 o'clock. We've got to go. Thanks for tuning in, guys, tonight. Thanks for everyone in the chat room for being a part of this. I hope, especially Jimmy and Sarah, you've enjoyed the night, because you were pushing me to get Ian back, and we've done it.
Are you happy now?
So we're going to play out with another one. Have you got a song that you want me to play out with, Ian? I've got most of your catalogue on here.
Oh, like a song of mine?
Yeah.
You can play Catch This Feeling if you want.
Oh, that's a good choice. That's a good choice. So, guys, if you do want to join us, go to freakjam.co.uk. We have got, what we got coming up? Not anything major. We'll have another show next week. Monday, I'm still trying to do a Meet the Freaks. We'll look into that. Saturday, maybe sorting the Zoom out. Don't know what's happening with that yet, but something will. It's all good. So we've got loads of things going on. We'll keep broadcasting until we need to stop, I suppose. That's probably the best way, isn't it, really? Ian, thanks for joining us. Tony, Ian, say goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, guys. Bye, Tony. Bye, Ian. Thanks again, guys. Appreciate it.
See you soon. Take care, guys, and we'll see you later. Bye.